Hello, everyone, and welcome to Tabletop Tavern 2. I am your game master and father to several billion bacteria, Decider 12. Let's get the show started. Holly, it's great to be here on another fantastic Wednesday. And I'm sure you are equally as excited to be here. I know we missed a week, but, life came up, things happen. We're back again, and we are ready to do this. So how is my crew doing tonight?
Meh.
Okay, great. Excellent. Bringing the energy. And with that, we are wrapping things up. So I hope you enjoyed tonight's episode. And that's all the content you're getting now.
Thanks for tuning in for Mike to go, meh.
Summary of next week. Loser of the D20 roll has to recap. All right, what happened? Meh. All right, good. Meh. Let's go.
I mean, we could say that for last week. It was just meh.
True, it was.
That's true. Episode 5, meh.
Nah. I'm going to have to title that for next week. Episode 6 will be meh. Really, how are you guys doing tonight? Playing our lovely Evie. Luna, how are you?
I am good. I am glad that we're back again this week. It was very sad to be off last week, but I'm happy that we're doing this, and yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, words and stuff. Absolutely.
Words and stuff. I can't English tonight. I played Jackbox games beforehand, and words are hard.
It's fine. You don't have to English tonight. Tomorrow you have to English, but
yeah,
tonight not so much.
Tomorrow I let everybody else English, and I just sit there and make sure the show goes on, and Mike is where he's supposed to be when he's supposed to be there.
It'd be so much easier if we could just put him on a leash. Let's bounce over to the other side. Playing the wonderful role of Orion, we have Dice Barbarian. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, man. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. It's great to see you.
Yeah. And I'm excited to play. Get some Orion done. Because we had such an easygoing, simple, non-hostile, non-issued last episode.
No,
I figured
exactly.
we should follow that example for this week. So we'll see what happens.
You guys have managed to talk your way out of everything, and by talk I mean blow up or maybe light on fire everything. So, let's bounce back on over to the other side. Hold on, let me see if I can look up at him. There we go. Playing the role of Marktov the Collector, we have Remove Disc. How you doing, man?
I'm doing well. How are you? No, let's not bring that back.
Oh gosh, I forgot for a second. We did that last week for like a half hour.
Yeah. It was great. But yeah, last time was. I'm excited.
Yes.
Murders have happened, and
yeah. Well, did they though?
yes, they did.
Did you see a body? Ah.
Yes.
It's true.
No.
You did. Okay.
No, I didn't.
So, let's head on over. I'm gonna bounce back to the other side again, playing the role of Shula Dawnflower. Manda, how are you?
Hey, I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
Good.
Just not doing that.
I'm good. I'm excited to finish off the spooters and hopefully put out the fire on the boat that I may or may not have caused.
You know, one way to kill a spider is to just burn the entire structure they're in. So
Exactly. I did the right thing.
Best.
Yeah, it works. So I mean,
The
you're just
best way to do it.
yeah, you're just killing spiders. That's plain and simple. Easy.
Exactly.
And I guess I have no one else to bounce around now. Playing the role of Arcturus, the man, the myth, the legend. Mike, how are you?
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Thank you for coming out for this Sunday show of Tabletop
No,
Tavern.
no,
My
wrong
name
show.
is Mike, and
Wrong show.
this is the How I.
Mike,
What?
Tabletop Tavern 2.
Oh wait, all right.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody! Thank you for coming out. My name is Mike, and this is the How I Nerd channel. Tonight is Neural Nexus Zero.
No, Mike.
Tonight
Mike,
we're going to be playing our
Mike,
Cyber.
it's Wednesday. It's Wednesday.
Oh, hey everybody! My name's Luna, and tonight we're going to be having the Tabletop Tavern. We have a great cast for you. As you can see, you can look around and see the great cast.
I'll allow it. I will allow it. How you doing, Mike? You've been pretty active as of late, haven't you?
I have been. I've been hiking. I've been bicycling. I am waiting. I think I'm going to buy a new kayak this weekend.
Ooh.
And I am.
Is super jealous.
I do like kayaking.
I love
Yeah, same.
kayaking.
Yeah.
Yep. So I think I'm gonna get a little bit like a stable, like a fishing kayak, and something I could throw my trolling motor on if I wanted to. But yeah, I've been busy, just working on myself, keeping sane during this crazy times, and doing my best to make your life a living hell.
Yeah, you're succeeding.
Look at that, I'm good at something.
You're great at it, man. If there's one thing you're good at, it's that. Yeah, and I have, thank you for asking, by the way. I've been doing great too. And,
Hey, I get a quick question.
oh, go ahead. I'll let you interrupt.
Cider,
Yeah.
how are you doing tonight?
Oh, so kind of you to ask. I'm doing good. It's been a busy, sleepless weekend and week so far as I got a cat, and she is adorable. Maybe she'll make an appearance later tonight. Not right now. I've had to lock her out of the room because she
She's
likes,
so cute.
yeah, she likes to climb
She's
on
so
shoulders
cute.
and laps and chests and computers and keyboards. She even left a message on the Discord the other day. I don't know if you
Did she
saw
really?
that. Yeah, did you see? Oh,
Ooh.
you wouldn't have seen it. It was in the Davdathos channel.
I saw that.
Yeah, because I had left up that channel on my computer because someone had posted like the LED collars, and then she must have walked across my desk at some point because all that was
Wait.
left was
Did you find a chroma key collar for her?
kind of, yeah. But the message that was left said, parenthesis, quote, parenthesis, equals negative pub. Blah, blah, blah.
Oh, so she's a programmer.
She is, yes, indeed. Yeah. To which
Good.
Cyclone Jack responded, "Oh yeah." So, yeah. It was at that moment I realized the cat had been across my desk. But
It
no,
was at that moment he knew.
but she's adorable, and she's a great addition to have here. But yeah, she.
As the community says, that was more intelligible than most of your messages. So
That wasn't the community. That was Yachts. It doesn't count.
he's part of the community. He's a pillar of this community.
Yeah, but he's
Yes.
Canadian, so.
Are you saying Canadians aren't real people? Is that what you're saying?
I just don't know what they're all about, eh? That's all.
Sorry.
Damn, shots fired.
Right?
Sorry,
Seriously.
that might have been too much. Sorry.
Damn.
What are you gonna do? Send a Mountie after me? Come on. I'm just
You're
kidding.
close enough to the border; they could actually shoot you from the border.
Honestly, they could. I can see Canada from like the lake right over here, so I should probably keep my mouth shut. Yachts and I are good buddies. We don't actually hate each other openly, so it's fine.
Only in secret.
Exactly. What else do I have to say for tonight? Oh, we have to say hello to our wonderful community out there who has been so generous as to grant our players here and perhaps myself, I haven't looked through them yet, some bonuses for tonight, which
No.
may help.
Nothing for you.
Nothing for me. Come on, let me look.
No.
I'm gonna look through it. Let me read them off and wait until I get to mine here. Let's see here. Floop's given a +1 to Orion. Starboy has given a +1 to Mike. Optimus has given a +1 to Luna and a +1 to Marktov. Nate has given a +1 to Luna and a +1 to DM, which I can only assume is moi.
Nate, you're dead to me.
So there, I found it. Let me check the redemption log as well.
Can you see it now?
I can.
Because some of those are doubled up.
Are they?
Yep.
But why? Oh, let's see here. I definitely know this one isn't. The +3 given from Optimus to Shula again. We've got a +2 from Mac Jackal Ranger to Luna. And let's
Thank
see
you.
here. I don't think this one. No, that one's not on there either. The +1 for a single
I thought they
roll.
were-
Huh?
My bad. My
Oh,
fault.
Okay.
My fault.
To Evie or Luna from Pop Fanatic.
Dave, do you mind if I say one thing? I just want to apologize for you. Okay?
Go ahead.
Dave, I'm sorry I stepped on your toes right there.
There's not enough alcohol in this for tonight. Anyway,
Get more.
I will get more at the break.
You know
Everything
what,
in
guys?
moderation.
I think I'm gonna kill Arcturus off, and I'm gonna do. I'm making a bard.
Oh, you might not have to kill him off.
Yeah, don't worry. I
I'm
might
happy,
do it.
bro.
Marktov might do it, actually.
He would never even get to me.
Oh, and be fighting
You're right.
words.
I don't
Fighting
move
words.
too fast.
You know, one thing I will say before we get started. Oh, what's the gas?
Decider.
Yeah.
You just got a token for disadvantage from Cyclone Jack.
Ooh, give it to me.
Excellent.
It's coming to me. We all know this. It's a foregone conclusion.
Excellent. Yeah.
He says, I want to see the bard.
We'll make it happen.
Floop says Arcturus becomes Arc T-Pain.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Bardic inspiration.
Yacht says, every time Mike sings, we award disadvantages.
One thing I will say before we get started is that my hair is getting pretty crazy. If you guys haven't seen this, like look at this.
Dang, look at that.
You just got 2 more rolls for disadvantage.
Yeah.
I got mine's a mess too. Check this out. This is my Corona.
Let's see.
Every
Ooh,
time he sings, I get all
look
tingly.
at that. I look.
Oh,
I think
guys,
that
I have
looks
the
great,
same
though.
problem. I have
Check
the
this
exact same
out.
problem.
Mike.
I look like an 80s stoner.
Yeah.
What's up? Keep it real, bruh.
Oh
What's
god, I
that
just
movie,
opened up my
Airheads,
software.
with Brandon Fraser?
There now, I
Oh,
look like a
God.
2020 stoner.
All right, I'm covering this mess back up
The whole face or just the hair?
Bless this mess.
as much as it will cover. Let's see here. There we go. How's that? That works. All right. So, since I don't have any more fabulous hair to show off, and we all kind of did our whipping of hair back and forth for tonight.
Whip and nay.
Oh no.
Now watch me whip. Now watch me nay.
Nope.
Roll them. Let's see some d20s.
Good God.
See who will be reading our recap for this week.
Oh. I think
Not me.
Can I choose to abstain?
You may not.
All right, here comes my roll.
Yeah.
See, you,
Paladin loses to me
I
yet again.
wanted to abstain.
well, it kind of abstained. I mean, abstaining in my mind is kind of like choosing to fail a roll, you know? So, in a sense, it worked. So, Marktov, with your wonderful roll of 3, please proceed with the recap from our previous episode. I can't tell if he's pretending to be frozen or if he actually froze.
He actually froze.
He actually froze.
Did he
Oh
seriously?
my gosh, I thought he was pretending for sure.
Because he froze earlier when we on the pre-show.
Oh my lord. That's
I'm calling BS. He unplugged
that
his
is-
router.
That is BS. I've seen this in like I
Wait,
saw this.
Wow.
Am I big? Am I big?
Oh my god. Wait,
Hi.
a demon just flew out of you.
I call
Yeah.
Wow.
on him being a paladin. He's obviously
He's possessed.
obviously possessed.
Oh, wow.
Fallen Paladin.
Optimus, the cocaine all came out at once.
Oh no.
Oh, God.
Oh, something weird just happened to me.
Yeah, I saw that.
That was the crazy train right
So-
there.
there's a book I read one time, and this guy had the psionic attack, and what he did is he affected somebody, and then so he placed a psionic effect on somebody, and then he would hit them like 300 times, and it wouldn't do any damage until the spell expired, and then it all hit at once, and it was just like a ribbon of blood.
Oof.
I think that's what just happened. No, Mark.
I believe so.
That's-
Definitely.
Terrific. Hey, Mike.
I had
did
launched
that book come
into-
from a bookcase?
No.
I'd launched into a nice recap, and then I froze on you all.
We
Am
didn't
I
even
still-
hear that.
Am I good?
You're good.
No.
Yeah.
All right. Well, so everything was all quiet, except it wasn't when somebody yelled 3, 2, 1, and then the doors all opened on us.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah. Then some children came into the room, and I said to them, "Don't hurt us," and none of them did, to their advantage. And then I ran all the way down there, and so did everybody else, except for Orion. We killed this person.
Man
That was
person.
last session, right? Anyway,
Giggles?
Giggles. We
Giggles.
killed him.
Yeah.
We fought him.
Wasn't
we
he like
killed
a
him.
half orc?
Yeah.
Oh,
Man
yeah,
person.
That's right, Giggles. Wait, Giggles.
We
was-
attacked him. We
was-
missed him a lot. Killed him. Then Yargan woke up and Marktov got a chair. Everybody started talking to him and torturing him a little. That's when Marktov left the room, grabbed a chair, broke it, started tossing chunks of chair into the water with blood on it to draw the shark away. Then Marktov does not know exactly what happened, but there was a splash in the water and a shark came back to eat something that fell into the water, and it was most definitely the man, and he got murdered. Anyway, Marktov ran across the boat and fell into it, and there was a bunch of spiders.
Yes.
And we were fighting the spiders. Marktov came up to the top of the boat, broke his way back down into the boat. There was something on fire.
For
A lot
some
of fun
reason.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't know how it got on fire.
The ember touched the boat, and that's where we left off.
Yeah. Don't forget about how Orion blew a hole in the side of the boat to try and fight with you guys.
That's true.
Yep.
Orion did do that.
Away from the water.
Yeah.
I was safe now.
Yeah.
How to get that spider?
He blew a hole high in the
Crowley.
boat. Just to be clear, it wasn't low on the boat.
Yeah. Like maybe eye level. You know,
Yeah.
I'm about 6'1", 6'2" as it is.
If this is
You
the
know,
bottom of the
Orion.
boat and this is the top of the boat, it was about on the boat.
It was a boat
Yeah.
right here.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
about right.
Right,
But now high tide might be a little bit different, so we better hurry up and get these spiders taken care of and beat him out.
I love that they clipped my time travel.
it was the freakiest thing I've ever seen. Well then.
Don't you look in the mirror every day?
No, I don't.
Nap.
I don't, because I know I'm beautiful. So
Oh,
there.
Somebody out there finds you beautiful.
I mean,
Probably
no
not
one gets
somebody on the
perception
show
sometimes.
or somebody
so.
watching the show. There's probably somebody out there, I would guess.
Somebody out there. It's my cat. My cat finds
There's
me
somebody
beautiful.
for everybody. I
There is
mean,
somebody for everybody beside her.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Encouraging words for me to kill you with. So,
Oh boy,
Keep your head up.
that was scary.
what do you say we
Things
get this
gonna
rolling
get
here?
Easier for the
Yes,
Yes,
cider.
please.
Yeah, yeah. And just what happened to all those disadvantage rolls? Where'd they all go?
Oh, I thought you wrote them down.
No, I didn't even look at the queue yet. How many
I got 'em-
disadvantage rolls
got 'em
did I
right
get?
there. You got one from Yachts.
You have 3.
You cannot. Yachts, you can't do that.
Yes, he
um,
can.
No, we can't. Staff should be exempt from using their points.
Why?
You got because you get. You got 2 from Yachts for 2 disadvantage ones from Yachts and 1 from Nate. And one
And
from Jack.
Cyclone.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
Oh, I didn't even
I
see
got a
that.
bunch.
Jack
So,
and
I got a whole list of people. I gotta get some roll 20s going because I got so many.
oh yeah, yeah. Just stop hitting unerringly. All right, just
Well, it's all auto hit stuff because
Yeah.
of the magic,
just I don't
Yeah,
know.
roll to hit for once.
Just yeah.
right? Like,
Punch
start
someone.
fighting dudes up, like start knuckling up, see what happens.
How much health do you have total?
I think 1. I think that's where we went with it.
I think you have.
He's
I think
got
you have
1 hit
6.
point.
my
Yeah.
my armor class of 12 that I'm quite imposing. Sorry, let's get in character now. My
I think you're
class of
more
12 is
armored
quite
than.
imposing.
I think you're more armored
And,
than Yacht's Twitch. So
Oh, you got that going for me at least. That's probably because of my dexterity.
Ah, yes, you are quite
Oh no.
quite nimbly.
You just got two
Oh.
more from Orcrist and Pyrotex.
Let me add that. And
Oh yeah. Oh, we're going down.
Oh jeez.
Or
Whole party. This is gonna be a
I'm
TPK
Stop
tonight.
that,
thank
guys.
you.
That's right. This ship's about to sail. Pun intended.
Shutting down the channel. It's done.
and Pyrotex. All right, thanks. So I've got a plethora of disadvantage rolls to use tonight. So let's get using them, and let's start the show off with that age-old saying, "Life is like a box of chocolates." You don't know. That's just, no.
Priest.
When last we left off, I believe Shula Dawnflower was attempting to put out some flames that had randomly, and I use that in quotations, randomly started on a crate towards the aft end of a boat
Oh.
that our
Oh
crew
my
is
god,
in.
use the nautical term.
Mr. Decider.
I've been studying.
Mr. Decider.
Yes.
May I see the map, please?
No, I haven't gotten there yet. And I may have also forgotten. But
Okay.
that is unimportant. So, you should all be able to see the map now.
Yep.
All right.
Thank you.
Like
I
I
give
said,
up.
I'm a little out of practice, so I'm a little
Yeah,
out of
we're on a
practice.
boat.
We're on a boat. Anyway,
Thank you. Threw that bait out. Threw that chum, that chair chum out, and you bait it.
so, Shula, I believe it is your turn, and you had just started putting out a crate that was on fire that has now broken. Some flaming pieces of they're not quite like fully engulfed, but they are on fire, have fallen to the bottom of the boat. And 1 second, I'm just going to roll something unimportant.
Had I taken my turn, I thought I was like trying to beat the fire out with my arms.
You were, yes.
Okay. All right. Just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, and then I interrupted you and said that, you know, as you did so, the crate broke apart, and
Oh yeah, that's right.
yeah, these pieces of burning wood are now on the bottom of the ship. That's all. So you may continue.
Well, I run over to the pieces and I start stomping them out with my boot
Okay.
really quickly, hoping that helps, and just trying to contain the fire in some way.
I'm going to say there are 8 pieces of wood, and why don't you roll me a d20?
Okie dokie.
Which one's a D20?
It's the one with 20 sides.
No.
That's a 2 on the die.
All right. So as you're going to do this, you are you run over to the nearest one and you attempt to stomp it out, but you are just like in a panic right now, so you are barely able to even get your foot near it. So you're quite unsuccessful in this attempt.
All right, well, I guess I'm not good at putting out fires.
We knew this.
So, not with my hands or my feet. So, I guess that's my turn.
Alrighty, Marktav, you are up. So you spot that the crate has burst apart, and Shula is attempting to stop him out. In front of you is still a spider.
Well, seeing the spider, I think I'm just going to stick my body.
Oh wow!
So that's going to be a 20 for my original attack, and with a 17 plus 5 for 22 to confirm.
Yeah, that will confirm indeed. Roll me a d20, although I highly doubt we'll need it.
That's my second crit. That's going to be 7.
7. Okay, and why don't you go ahead and drop your damage on the spooter? So you are going to attack it, and you are going to hit it with such precision that you deal how much damage? He is frozen again. I will tell you how much damage he does. He is speechless in how well he struck this thing. Stabs it straight through all 8 eyes. Don't ask me how. Just does it, causing 12 points of damage, and he has made a spider kebab. It is officially
Peace
dead.
out, Scooter.
So I am going to remove that. So wow, you guys started off so well that you have removed yourself from initiative. So at this point, I am going to leave it to you. There are still several pieces of burning wood on the bottom of this ship.
I'm gonna dispel my grease.
A good call. All right, so the grease that you had placed up above is gone.
I'm gonna assist, if I may, with stomping out the things.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna help with that.
All right.
Yeah.
Not like I caused it, but
Everyone who is going to help out, roll me a percentile and call high or low as you do.
I'm gonna use Mage Hand to pick up the chunks and throw them in the water. Is how I am assisting.
Okay. At your current position, you have no sight of water, but okay.
I'm on the deck.
Oh, you're right. You're above. Let's see here. Where are you positioned? You're positioned there. The pieces of wood. What's the range on Mage Hand?
Let me check for you.
Okay.
I think it's like 30 feet at least, but
Okay.
it is
Plus 5.
5 feet plus 5 per every 2 levels.
Okay. Yeah, you can definitely reach that. So you're gonna start hoisting those out and tossing them into the water.
As long as they're under 5 pounds.
Yeah, they're small pieces.
I'm gonna be stomping as well. So I'm gonna call high in my percentile.
All right. Ooh,
54.
just got it. But yeah, you put out a couple pieces at your feet there.
all right, I'm joining him. Wait, did I not roll that right?
You rolled it right, but you didn't call high or low. So.
Oh, I can do it again.
Oh,
Sorry.
actually, no. I don't think you rolled it right. It just happens to also come out to be a.
If you right click
percentile
the die,
number.
if you right click the D10, it'll come up with a percentage mark and you just hit that.
Oh, when I right click, it just doubles it.
Oh,
Don't pick it up yet.
Don't pick it up. Just when it's on the
Oh,
thing.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Hi.
No.
Not like
Okay.
this.
So, yeah, you're like getting close. You're like standing there. You're like, I'm getting closer. At this point,
You're like
Why putting
stomping
out
the
a fire
deck.
is so difficult.
at this point, there is literally only one piece of wood left, and it's just at your feet, and you're stomping around it. So,
I didn't realize these spiders could make fire.
I'm gonna try to help her with that one piece that's still on fire in front of her.
all right, go for it.
I'm gonna call low. Or not.
so you're like,
Oh,
Good
jeez.
try.
I'm throwing it in the water.
so you like go over and
Water.
you're like, let me help you, and Shula's like, no, I got this, and like she won't get out of the way. So, Arcturus, you
I'm
said
trying
you're.
to fix it.
I would
Arcturus,
like
you
to
said you're
mage
grabbing
hand
it.
it.
Okay.
I would like to mage hands the shenanigans into the water.
Okay, so it starts to float up as in front of you, and so now this burning piece of wood has raised up and quickly takes off towards the hole in the ceiling above you guys. And he tosses it overboard. Sploosh. That was my one sound effect for the day. Sploosh.
Sploosh.
Bloosh.
Don't like that.
Sploosh.
So yeah, so now you guys are in the hold of this ship. Everyone roll me a perception who is down below.
They're all below me.
Does that include where I can see?
14
hole.
minus 1 for 13.
Let's see here.
13 plus 6 for 19.
I'm going to say both Arcturus and Orion cannot see this from where they are.
Okay.
All right.
3 for perception.
Yeah, you're a little panicked. You're not good at noticing things right now.
It's true.
Yeah. So anyone who rolled over a 10, which I believe is Evie and Marktov, you do notice towards what I'm going to call the southern side of the ship right now, because words, that there are several planks that you see light coming through them on the sidewall, and they look like they are removed quite often.
Okay, I would like to go over there, wherever they are.
So
And then-
I'm going to move you right to where it is. So right
Okay.
there.
Then I would like to fiddle with them a little bit and just yell to everybody, "Hey guys, I found something. Looks like some sort of door, maybe an exit."
Yeah, so you're going to fiddle with it, and no surprise at all, these pieces of wood come off real easily and reveal a passageway which I am going to reveal to you in 1 second after I select the right tool to reveal things.
Can I cast a spell after they're doing that?
You may. Go ahead.
I'd like to cast message into the guy that we might have tossed in the water, see if he responds.
Oh, okay.
I want to say, I just lost what I was going to say. My mind went blank.
I'm sorry I killed you.
Are you alive?
Okay. So you go ahead and you cast the spell, and you visualize him, you focus on him, and you ask, "Are you alive?" And you get nothing back.
Okay.
So before you, Marktov, I have revealed what appears to be a walkway. This walkway wraps around the side of the boat and leads towards the underside of the fishery, where there is a door. Actually, as a matter of fact, why should I describe it to you when there's a perfectly good description already written for me? So,
thank you.
Yes, a narrow space exists under the fishery, with about 3 feet of room between the floor of the eastern side of the building and the, oh gosh, more words I don't know, languid.
Languid.
I don't know what that means, but languid. It feels like it's something you should yell at someone after they curse. Languid. In the languid, foamy river water below. Wooden pillings support the building, and thick mats of moss and cobwebs hang from the ropes, and crusted chains between them. A wooden walkway floats on the river's surface, winding along the inner wall of the pillings that support the building's frame above. The walkway leads from the sodden ship to the east all the way west to a small 2.5-foot square door that leads into an understructure below the fishery's land-bound half. The pillings below the understructure are...
Pilings.
Oh, thank you. I said pillings 3 times before I was corrected. The pilings below this understructure are densely arrayed, leaving only narrow gaps in the water below that area.
Okay. No people? I look out specifically into the water where the guy had splashed down.
All right. Are you going to move closer to the water?
Yeah, why not? Let's move on to this rickety bridge.
All right, go ahead. Move on to the rickety bridge. And roll me a perception.
God, where is that? There it is. That's going to be a 15 minus 1 for 14.
All right. You are looking around for a people, but you don't quite see a people. Instead, what you see is the familiar image of a shark swimming around a little bit under the water. However, you notice something about the shark. You happen to notice that he seems to be swimming around with his mouth wide open.
Okay.
Is that unusual for a shark?
I mean, they usually don't just swim around like they're surprised at things.
I want to ask a
Do I see
veterinary tech if maybe they know if they swim around with their mouth open.
Sorry, what?
Nothing. No. Look at me.
Can I cast message to the shark and say, "Can you understand me?"
You can. And Marktov, you said you were going to do something?
Do I see any blood?
No, surprisingly.
I need to look in this shark's mouth.
All right. So we're going to resolve the message that was sent to the shark of, "Do you understand me?" You do not get a response. I don't know if
he's a druid.
I think he does. I think he's just being obtuse at this point.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, either it's a druid that's pretending to be a shark and they're not answering me, or that's just a shark with his mouth open for some reason.
So, Marktov, do you want to get a closer look?
I mean, if it ever swims by me, I just want to peer into his mouth.
Okay.
Also, I'm looking into the water specifically for shadows like I saw the last time.
Okay. Roll me another perception.
It'll be an 18 minus 1 for 17.
Okay. You are looking around to see if you can see any other like objects or anything in the water that might stand out to you. You see a lot of like shadowy figures, but in your mind, they're long. They look like more like wooden planks, and just general debris. You don't see anything. I'm assuming you're looking for something maybe human shaped or parts of a human, um, which
Yes.
which you do not see.
Interesting.
Anyone else
Okay.
like to do anything else at this point?
Do I hear movement down there? Can I surmise that there's some actions going on below?
Well, I mean, Marktov did yell out that he found something down there.
All right, I'm gonna mosey down there.
Okay. Would you like me
What
to
do I have
move
to
you?
roll the mosey?
I'm going to need you to roll a D1000.
Hold on.
Hold on as he prepares it. Please hold. Also, how are you moseying down there?
With my feet.
But I mean, are you going to jump down the hole? Are you going to that's a lot of dice.
Oh my.
I would like to walk over to the stairs in the cabin back there and go down the stairs.
A wise choice. All right, excellent. So yeah, I'll put you down right at the foot of the stairwell. By the way, if you don't see that on your side, just scroll to the right.
Wait. That's this one, right? This one?
Yeah,
This
no,
way?
it's good. We've been
Okay,
working
just
on
checking.
this. Remember the L?
I know.
Make the L. That's the
I know.
left. We'll get you there. Don't worry.
Okay.
60's not too old to learn left and right. Trust me.
It's true.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
You meant yeah, well, let's continue.
All right, so you get down there and
Nice.
you see that Marktov's gone through what appears to be a hole in the side of the ship now.
Is there enough space to join him in there by chance?
Yeah, if he's standing past it now. He's on the walkway. So if you were going to go through there, you could easily go through that hole and find a nice comfortable spot on that walkway.
So this is not
Okay.
something I could see by like going up to the top of the deck and leaning over and looking down.
If you were to lean over, yeah. But based on your position where you were, it was kind of like hard to see.
No, I get that. I was just curious. I didn't know if it was like
Okay, I see what you're saying. So if you remember the top half of the fishery, this part is actually below.
Okay.
Yeah, it's actually below the
Okay, cool.
overhang of the
That
fishery.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
I peek in. I move over to where Marktov is, and I peek in. Do I see anything other than Marktov?
If you are, so you're just peeking in from there.
Yeah. I just want to see what he's looking at.
Okay. So you see him kind of thoroughly investigating the water. So you're gonna look in that direction and go ahead and roll me a perception.
Okay. That's okay. It didn't roll.
Oh no.
One more try, and it was a 19 too, but it didn't roll. That's an 18 for
Ah,
perception.
Gonna have to take that one lower roll, I guess. But hey,
I
that's
probably
good
missed
enough.
it.
That's good enough to kind of look over, peer in. You do see the faint image of a shark swimming around. He's maybe about 5 to 10 feet below the water level, and he's kind of perusing around a lot.
I wanted to cast detect magic, like on the shark, and in that area.
Okay, sure. So I'm gonna say, let's see here. I'm gonna draw a quick little circle and say that the shark is located. He's located in between the two structures right now, and he is currently swimming towards what I am going to designate the east. So, yes.
Okay, I want to detect magic, because it has 60 feet of range. So
Okay, so you're
Just to
focusing
him.
it in his direction.
yeah.
Let me just take a quick glance. You did not detect anything magical.
Okay.
Well, shall we move into the doorway over there? Wait, where's Orion?
That's a good question. Where did he go?
I'm right here.
Right here.
Oh, up there.
Ryan, come down here. There's more to check out.
Alrighty. And I'll make my way to them carefully.
All right. Are you
This busted ass boat.
okay? Which way are you going to get there? You do see two holes in the deck above that would lead down to them. You also see
Sure.
an open door to your left that goes into the cabin that you have peered into before and know there's stairs in there.
Yeah. The easiest access. Doesn't matter to me. Whatever gets me there fastest.
I mean, what would get you there the fastest is jumping through the hole. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just go through the hole if I
Just
fit.
jump down.
All right.
Yep.
Roll me a reflex.
Do a barrel roll.
Reflex. Go through a hole. Let's see.
It's
You gotta
it's
land
like
it.
a
You're jumping down.
it's a
through
10
hole.
like a 10-foot drop. So,
Oh, okay.
but it would get you there the fastest. So I admire you.
That's an 8 plus 3 for 11.
And that's enough. You land with a little bit of a stumble, and you kind of a little shocked that you didn't like twist your ankle on the landing there.
All right, I'm here. Bang, bang. I pull out my
I
wallet.
look back after I hear a smash into the ground. Why did you jump?
Why not?
It's true. I went through both of those holes. I made them both.
There you go.
I'm gonna
So where
step
we going?
out into the main part of the under part of the ship, and I want to look around, detect magic, see if there's anything in any of these crates or just around them. Just kind of.
Okay,
for
so
it.
you're focusing on the room you're currently in, and you're kind of like surveying it with detect magic.
Yeah, and just to see if there's anything of importance in there. We hadn't had a chance to look because the spooters.
Good call. Good call. So you're gonna aim east. You're gonna detect magic. You're not gonna find anything. You're gonna aim west. You're gonna detect magic. You're not gonna find anything. You're gonna aim north. You're gonna detect magic. There
How
are
about south?
you see two people standing in front of you who both go, "Yes, we know magic," and then and then you are going to turn.
I don't say that.
You don't.
I'm literally glowing from head to toe, like I'm radiating.
And
Almost like the sun is behind me.
too bright. And you're gonna turn south and do it as well.
Yeah, I'm just looking for anything, even junk at this point.
All right, please hold while I just do a quick count here.
He's counting. We know it's
Wow.
hard for him.
Wow, you do not detect anything magical.
Alrighty.
And
I throw my hands up and just all right.
I don't like that, GM.
Just remind me later about that one, okay?
So is there enough room for me to I see Shula, I believe I see Shula looking out this hole, but I want to go over and see if there's enough room for me to get out there as well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm not there anymore. I'll move over here because I've been exploring the room.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, for all intents and purposes, consider this. He's removed enough planks to allow almost like a standard doorway entrance.
Okay.
While they're doing that, are these over near where I am? Are those crates and stuff?
Yes, one of them has been shattered.
Yes. I would like to check the other two and see if there's anything of value in them.
Excellent. So you're gonna start with the one closest to you.
Mhm.
Okay. So you're gonna open it up. It is like rotted wood almost. As you open it up, there's a big bunch of dust in there. Cobwebs. Nothing too exciting.
Okie dokie.
Unless you're into cobwebs, I don't want to assume.
Nope.
No,
Not
okay.
at all.
So
We
nothing.
don't judge here.
Yeah, we won't judge. It's fine. So nothing of interest in that one. You go to the other one and you open it up, and you notice something interesting. It is exactly like the other one.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
It is crazy. I know. I know.
So interesting.
It's
We
very
should just
interesting.
sink this boat. This boat's terrible. Let's just sink it. I could literally blow a hole in it right now.
We should
Let's set it on fire.
Maybe this time while we're not on it.
Okay.
Once we all get off, then just set it on fire.
All right. I could blow a hole in it. We could just sink it over time, but we could burn
So
it
this
too.
is the only thing we see underneath is just this one walkway with a boat tied off to it, like a little dinghy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I mean, you see that the walkway leads to a what appears to be a small closed door. It's maybe about, I think it was 2.5 feet.
Okay. I want to try to mage hand the door open.
Okay. As you do, it swings inward.
Can we see anything further there? Like, can we see in through the doorway?
I will reveal to you, without moving the map out of our community's viewing field.
I do that all the time. It's the worst.
Just assume there's an earthquake happening.
No, thank you.
Yeah, no,
I don't like that.
those are not fun.
Thanks for mentioning earthquakes. I appreciate it.
Sorry, my bad.
Just kidding.
Cast
I've only
on
had-
top.
I've only had over 500 in the last 2 months. So
Yeah,
it's okay.
my bad, man.
It's the 600th that'll get you.
Oh no, jeez. All right, so I've revealed what you can see, which is it appears to be the inside of a room. You can't see. Oh, you've moved a little bit. Okay.
Yeah.
So you
I
moved.
figured if I was going to actually be casting a spell on something I needed to see, that I would move outside and look down and see if I could cast it up.
Smart boy. Smart boy. That's why they pay you the big bucks. All right, I am going to reveal a little bit more. Okay. Yeah, so through that 2.5 foot opening, you see a what appears to be a rather large room from what you could tell. Maybe about 30 feet to the other wall, but you
Okay.
can't see too much of anything else.
Is it dark in there or?
It seems to be illuminated.
Okay. Hey, Mark Job, why don't you go take a peek in there for us?
Eventually. I have a question for everybody. So who threw the man in the water?
Oh.
I'm going to start walking forward. I'm going to walk down to the door. So, Decider, I'd like to try and sneak down to the door and be as quiet as I can as I do so.
You may absolutely do so, and roll me a stealth for no purpose. That's all. At all.
Alrighty. That would be a 18 plus 2 for 20.
Excellent.
And
Okay.
So what I intend to do is I want to walk up, sneak over to the door, and just kind of listen at the door and see if I can hear anything from right there.
Okay. So you maneuver over very carefully, and you press your ear out there. You hear what sounds like the flow of water inside of there,
Okay.
but you don't hear anything else.
All right. So I'm going to call Grumsh to me, and then I'm going to take a 5-foot step into the door, and I want to look around.
Okay. Let me
I'm going to
just.
step right there in the door.
Was Grumsh down with us?
Grumsh, yeah, he was down in the corner of the boat.
Yep.
I see him leave, like he wants to go follow you, and I follow Grumsh because I want to see where you're at.
Yeah,
I
follow everybody
specifically
with that.
addressed Shula with that question. Do you know who pushed that man in the water? As you're kind of like walking by me.
Part of me wants to lie, but I know Serenray is watching, so I say yes.
I'll just flat out tell him. Me and Arcturus did, and I just wait for everybody to get going.
I breathe a sigh of relief that I don't have to answer.
You both let him in you both dropped him into shark-infested waters.
Yes.
In a way, and I
Actually,
keep
no, I'm not
moving
responding. I'm not
forward.
responding at this point because I'm still trying to be quiet over in the corner over there.
Well, you're not with us, I don't think, right? You're up at the door.
Well, I can still hear you.
Are we still in the boat?
You guys are out on the plank, from what I understand.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Then I just keep moving forward.
Yeah, I step over to the edge of the...
Oh, actually, I wait for Evie because I want to go last.
I was going to say,
Oh.
I'm going to get off the boat too if everybody else is. So,
All right.
Everyone's off the boat. Let's burn it down.
All right. So, Arcturus, since you're at the head of this this conga line, what are you doing?
I wanted to peek around the corner and look inside the room.
Okay.
Still staying as sneaky as I can possibly be.
Okay, so you are going to ever so delicately peek around. I am going to reveal a little bit more of the room for you. You see a large pool in the middle of this room. And you can tell it is a very large room. Let's see here. Just revealing some more for you. Man, making me reveal so much to you. I don't feel comfortable with this. All right. So I've shown you a little bit more. You see a large pool in the middle of the room, wood planks going, a wood walkway going around it. This pool is actually a cutout of the bottom of the floor, so it's kind of like
it goes down into the water.
Yeah, it goes down into the water there. Do you want to look further?
Yeah, why not? I'm just gonna step into the room.
All right. So like I said, it's 2.5 foot opening, so you kind of like, maneuver your way through that. And with that, I am going to reveal the rest of the room to you. And I'm going to read you a little description I got for you. And I've lost it. Hold on. Here it is.
As I walk past this boat and you're looking for that, I'm going to pop off one force missile into the bottom of the boat, into like where the water crests in, because I don't think we should burn this thing because it's just going to light the whole damn thing on fire. So I just bust a big hole right in the boat, right where the water is, and put it out of its misery in time.
Okay. Yeah, the force missile is going to strike the bottom of this boat while it is still staying afloat. Is definitely quite susceptible to damage. You shoot that missile, flies straight into it, bursting a hole into it, and water starts rushing in. So I'm going to read the description of the room for you. And this is Arcturus, since you have now stepped into the room. The air in this large room is chilly and stinks of the river, thanks to a huge opening in the floor that drops away to the river shore 3 feet below. Several pilings. Did I get it?
Pilings.
Ah, what? No, you flipped it on me.
No, I
it's
said pilings last time because they're pilings.
I thought I said pilings before. I'm so confused. Anyway.
No, you said pillings last time.
With any luck, there won't be any more of this in this description.
Make up a
here.
We're
word.
gonna see
Call them what you want.
It's gonna be like a word you use every week, so
Several
ingrain that in your head.
Several support beams emerge from the waters to support the roof 8 feet above the floor, with mossy ropes slung between them. In 2 places, rusty manacles hang from the ropes over the water. 2 5-foot wide walkways cross the hole to the other side of the chamber, where a collection of old cabinets, lockboxes, and piles of clutter are strewn about. Chipped porcelain plates, a cracked goblet, badly rusted silverware, an old wooden shield with a crossbow bolt embedded in it, the odd dinged helm, and the other treasures litter the floor. Whatever. I don't read good. My words ain't too good, sir.
You're doing a good job.
Thank you.
Cider, thank you.
Thank you.
You're
All right.
painting this picture for us.
Am I, even with all my bad descriptions?
No.
So there's an old dinged helm and other treasures littering the floor of the side of the chamber. 3 tables heaped with clutter stand amid this mess. In the southwest corner, a wooden door provides access to a walled-off section. And furthermore, you see, sitting across the room, near all these odds and ends, is a man. And he's holding a crossbow in his arms. He's not aiming it at you. He is just holding it there. And he
I'm
looks
gonna
up,
look at him.
and he
I'm
looks
sorry.
at you
Right.
as you enter. And he says, "Well, it's about time y'all got here.
Where's my ring?
Your ring. I've definitely seen a ring come through here. I might have it.
You might. How this situation plays out is gonna depend on if you have the ring and if you surrender it back to me.
You see, I've spent too long setting this whole operation up to let you come in here and stop it. If you want it, you're gonna have to take it." And he
Grumsh. Eat him.
aims the crossbow straight into the water, and fires a shot. And as the crossbow bolt flies into the water, all of a sudden, a very large alligator pops out in anger from being shot. And with that, I'm going to have you guys roll initiative.
Alrighty.
Here we go. I have a 21.
Wow.
I have a
14
9.
I'm sorry. I have a 12 plus 4 for 16.
1 plus 2 for 3.
I got a 1 plus 5 for 6. I'm gonna do some gator wrestling. Mhm.
It's okay. I want to go last because I'm feeling very magically exhausted right now. So
It's fair.
All right.
Makes
And
sense.
Grumsh is 11.
11. That's perfect. He was already on 11. All right.
That's funny.
We're going to stick him at an 11 initiative permanently. So, I've revealed a picture of the alligator to you guys so you can see how pretty he is. He is a pretty large-sized alligator, typical of what you would imagine an alligator be. Very scaly, very long-nosed with many teeth, and very angry. I think I said that already, but we're going to keep with the angry theme.
What was the length again?
He is at least 10 feet long.
Alrighty.
And I'm also going to reveal to you the man who is sitting across the way. He is an older man. He is, like I said, he's got a crossbow in his hands. He's wearing a nice little hat with a feather in it. He seems to be.
I call the hat.
Oh yes, what did I call it?
I call the hat. I'm calling it.
Oh, you're calling the hat.
There's always got to be one.
Exactly. But yeah, he seems very proud of himself, and even though he is a bit older and rustled, we'll say, he seems to try to carry the appearance of someone of higher nobility. So
Okay.
we are going to start off. Let me get to the top of the order with Evie.
So, from where I am, I'm gonna just because I don't know that there's anybody in the room because Evie's not up there.
I'd say you might have been
Well-
able to hear Arcturus talking
Okay.
to someone. And you would
30.
definitely
Alright.
be able to hear the splash of the water as the gator comes up and out.
Oh yeah, that's fair. Okay. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna stop right there for a second. If I stand
Mhm.
on the dock right there, can I fire under the house to hit the gator?
Oddly enough, you can't see him there. There appears to be like a wooden wall that comes down into the water.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can't see under the house at all.
From where you are, no.
Okay. If I didn't move at all?
No. There's a wall
Okay.
going across that hole.
All right.
So like, yeah, the side
Yep,
of that building
that's what
goes
I
straight
thought.
down.
I just wanted to make sure I was understanding you
Yeah,
correctly.
absolutely.
Okay. So I'm gonna move up to just between Grumsh and Arcturus and kind of like peek my head in the door and be like, what is going on in here?
Okay. Yeah. So as you peek your head in, you see a man across the room with his crossbow, just still aiming at the water.
Okay.
And you see an alligator splash it down back into the water.
Okay. I'm going to I don't if I were to reach inside, like if I were to take my bow and reach inside the door, if the alligator popped up, would I be able to shoot at it, or would the wall still be in the way?
I would say you'd be able to do that if he popped up.
Okay, I'm gonna ready my bow then for an action in case the gator pops back up again.
Okay. Sounds good. Works for me.
Here you go.
All right. So this man, after shooting his crossbow into the water, he takes out another bolt, loads it in. He looks directly at you, Arcturus, and says, "Come and get your ring." And he fires a crossbow at you.
Oh, it's on.
A whole crossbow?
He just throws the crossbow.
Whole thing.
It's madness. Madness, I tell you. So he is going to attack you for AC 17.
That's a hit, sir.
All right. And he is going to do... Yes, that's the right one. 3 points of damage. So the arrow flies out from his crossbow and nails you in the shoulder.
Ow.
And it is your turn.
I'm going to cast a spell.
All right.
I am going to cast Mage Hand.
Okay.
And I'm going to lift the hat off of his head and put it on the crocodile.
Okay. I'll allow it. Yes. So
Okay.
so you move the hat off of him.
I'm gonna remember this.
He kind of raises an eyebrow as you do, and it floats over and goes down into the water, and just floats atop the water since the alligator is currently underneath it, but is positioned directly over him.
And I want to 5 foot out. Is there room for me to stand on like the edge of the pier right there?
If you're gonna go back out,
Yeah.
let me zoom and enhance real quick. I'll allow it.
Okay.
Yep. All right.
And that's my. Let me bring up the combat tracker. So
The
I can end my
contract?
turn.
We got a contract? What? All right. It is Grumpsh's turn.
Does this bitey boy have a 10-foot reach?
Bitey boy?
Yeah.
Which bitey boy?
The guy, the alligator.
Okay, because I was gonna say you don't know if the man is a bitey boy. You know, could be. You haven't asked him. Roll me. Let's see here. Knowledge, nature. If you have it.
I don't believe I do,
Okay.
but I will check. I don't think I do.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna send Grumsh. I'm gonna tell Grumsh to attack So can you explain it just a little bit better to me?
Sure.
Is he like up out of the water, so like level with the thing, level with the pier, the floor? I'm sorry.
We're talking about the gator again.
Yeah.
Okay, so the gator is he's in the water. He's gone underneath it right now after recessing
he's
back down from the jump. But the water is only about 3 feet below the floor.
Okay, so Grumsh could move past him, because he's submerged under the water.
Currently, yes.
Okay. All right. So Grumsh is gonna run in and end his turn at the figure that used to have a nice hat, and now the hat is floating in the water.
All right, excellent.
Amazing.
All right, so the gator is going to actually, I'm gonna put him back in the valid square he started in. So he is going to pop back up out of the water, and he is going to attempt to take a bite at Grumsh, who has currently just walked past him. As he springs up out of the water, he is like clawing to get a grip on the side of the wood planks, the walkway,
Yep.
so he can actually get within range to bite. So I am going to find his climb, which okay, perfect. So he is going to jump up, and he can't quite get a footing, and he slips back down. But you did notice that as he jumped up, the hat positioned perfectly on him as he emerged, and as he went back down, floated back atop the water.
Do I get an attack of opportunity because he leaves my threat?
You look like Wally Gator.
No, because as he does so, it would be very difficult for you to do so.
But that's what okay.
Yeah. He never actually made it up to you, so.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
And we are going to move on to Marktov.
Okay. I'm gonna go 20 feet just kind of shove my way on. That's 10, 20, and that's my turn.
All right. Good stuff.
I move into the room and end my turn.
All right. Orion.
All right, so you see the red circle I put on there?
Yes, I do.
If you look, there's a piece of wood. It looks. Oh wait, maybe that's attached to those little supports down there. Is that what that is? Or is that a window?
Let's see here. No, it's not a window. Yeah, it's just
Okay.
support
Let me
woods.
remove that.
Yeah.
Okay. How stable? How solid does this wall look right here in front of me?
This is in pretty good repair.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Then, well, hell. All right. I'll just I'll move to the backside of Shula, and I'm sure I hear it scuffling,
Oh yes.
and I'm just like, what's
Every day
what's going
we're
on?
scuffling.
Boo.
Silly bitey boy bit the internet.
I believe we're
We're
back.
back.
Hello, welcome. Sorry about that. We had a little blip in the connection, but I believe we just ended Orion's turn where we last left off. He was having a little conversation with Shula. Shula said she has no idea what's going on, and Orion is at the end of your turn.
That is. Let me hit this button.
Hit
Let
that
me
button.
smash this button, as Mike says. I'm going to smash this button to support the community and move my turn along.
All right.
It's Mike's favorite thing.
I want to cry what this channel has become. It makes me want to cry.
Shula, your turn.
I'm gonna move forward and tap Evie on the shoulder and ask, "What's going on?" I'm not sure I can see around the corner.
Yeah, you can't from there.
So I described to her the guy with the crossbow, the gator that I saw go back down into the water, and that's about all I know that's happening right now. But Mark Tov is in there now too.
Hello.
Interesting. Sounds great, and I'm feeling especially tired, so I'm going to put my hand on Evie's shoulder and muster up whatever energy that I can from Serenray and cast guidance on her.
Thank you.
Excellent. So as the energy from Serenray flows through you, it envelops her, and she feels like she knows what's going to happen almost. Like she feels a little bit better about the future.
All right, that's my turn.
Did Evie tell you what's going on, Shula?
Yeah, I turn back to Orion and explain everything that Evie told me. And there's a gator with a hat on in there.
So there's a gator and there's some gator in a salt water with a shark that has a hat on, and Grumsh from another dimension inside a fishery.
Another dimension.
And a guy with a crossbow.
All right.
All right.
Must be Wednesday. Okay.
But Evie, your turn.
All right. I am going to enter the room.
Excellent. You
And I'm
crawl
going-
through the hole, and you see before you Mark Tov making his way across the wooden walkway. You see
Yes.
a Grumsh standing in front of an older man who is holding a crossbow with no hat.
Yes. Poor hat. So I'm gonna keep my bow knocked and drawn, and I'm going to move into the room 5, 10, about 15 feet. And I'm gonna stay on that side of the water. And and I'm going to, I can still attack, right? If I move only 15 feet, because that's
absolutely.
not my full move. Okay. So I'm gonna try to shoot at the no hat guy now with my bow.
Okay. That will be at a -4.
Okie dokie. Let me -4.
But you do have guidance.
Was
I
a
do have
+1.
guidance. So -3.
Correct.
No, not a plus 43. Oh my god, Fantasy Grounds. Well, great. That's just going to negate the plus 3 that's on my bow that I get from my base attack bonus. So
That's not the worst.
nope. So that's an 11.
All right, so as the bolt flies out, it goes straight over his head. If he had been wearing a hat, it probably would have hit it. But
Man, wish he hadn't lost that hat.
you don't even know if he had a hat.
It's true, I don't. All right. Well, that's it then.
All right, so he sees Grumsh run up to him, and he is going to drop his crossbow. And as he does, he pulls a dagger out, and he's going to take a stab at Grumsh. And he is going to attack him for AC 10.
That is a miss, sir.
Okay.
Grumsh nimbly sweeps to the side, avoiding the blow aimed at his face.
All right. And he is going to take a 5-foot shift to the north around Grumsh as he does.
Okay.
And that is his turn. Arcturus.
All right. I am going to step into the room, and I am going to begin to cast a spell. Yep, I'm casting a spell. I'm going to cast Grease.
Okay. Where are you casting it?
I'll show you. I'm going to draw the thing right now. Actually,
Okay.
that's Actually, I can't because there's not enough room there. My fault. All right, so I just want to, I'm going to step into the room and let fly with my crossbow at the fella at a -4 because he's in combat with Grumsh.
Okay.
And I'll take care of that pointer in 2 seconds.
Okay. No worries.
Right. Why can't I do this?
It's hard. I understand. It's okay, man.
I'm sorry. I think it. Let me close my character sheet and reopen it. I'm sorry.
Okay. Oh, you broke yourself.
I did.
Better check yourself before you break yourself.
F.
Yep.
So that'd be a 12 -2 for a 10.
All right. You fire it, and it swings wide to the left.
Okay. And that would be my turn.
All right.
I'm gonna actually, you know what? Before my turn ends, I'm gonna be like, everybody get in here. There's a giant alligator, and there's a guy. I stole his hat, but he's attacking us.
He yells back at you, and he goes, "Please do enlighten me. What brings you guys here to bring my glorious empire to a fall anyway?"
Anybody that would subjugate kids like this deserves to die.
From around the corner, I go, yeah.
You tell me how it is.
Yeah, both.
And that's my turn.
All right. Grumsh's turn is up.
So Grumps is going to shift 5 feet up behind the guy, and he is going to, as he swings to the side, he's going to rake with one claw, and then come from below with another claw, and then try to latch onto the back of his head, or the back of his neck with a bite.
Bring it. I'm gonna have you roll with a disadvantage.
Ooh.
Did I call it, or did I call it?
And we are going to use specifically the disadvantage from Sir Cyclone Jack to start it off.
So 9 + 3 for 12.
Let's see here. Where am I looking? That would not hit.
A crit.
Okay.
20 + 3 for 23, and a 6 + 3 for a 9.
Okay. So the crit would hit. The 6 + 3 would not. But since we're doing disadvantage, why don't you give me another attack?
Alrighty. So the one that hit before
Is a bite.
is the bite. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, I rolled it completely wrong.
Okay. Good start. Good start.
So the bite this time would be 12 + 3 for 15.
Let's see, and that will hit.
Okay.
So unfortunately, it won't be a crit though. Ooh, so sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
All right. Oh, come on. Grumsh flies, swings around back and comes with his claws and tries to rake in on him. And then he darts his teeth at the back of the guy's neck and does 3 points of damage.
All right. So yeah, this guy feels it. He just whips his head around at him and he goes, "Pesky little rat." Anything else from Grumsh?
Grumsh's turn.
All right.
That's Grumsh's turn.
So the alligator is going to attempt to jump out of the water again, and this time he seems to be reaching for the man who shot him. And as he does so, he is going to again attempt to climb up the side to get in position, and he slips and falls back down. And we are going to go on to Marktov. Marktov, I am going to tell you one interesting bit of information which I neglected to tell you last time. You do recognize this man as a man you met in an alley earlier that day, who went by the name of Patron Sam.
Okay. I just say to him, Gadrin, I assume?
He looks over at you and he goes, "Why, no, I'm Patron Sam, of course. Yes, of course I'm Gadrin."
Alrighty. As a swift action, I'd like to just close my eyes, look down a little bit, and say just a quick prayer to my god. When I open up my eyes, they are brimming with pure white energy. I'm casting Detect Evil, and I'm looking directly into his soul.
Oh boy. What you get back is a glowing image to you nonetheless. So he is radiating evil.
Gadrin, I, Marktov the Collector, will smite you. And I'm going to smite him and move on over to him and try to kill him with an attack.
All right, let's see it.
Did you cast the spell?
Oh, he did.
It was swift action.
2 swift action? You cast detect evil.
Oh, you're right.
And then
You're right.
Then you smote as a free action, right?
Actually, I can't attack because Detect Evil is a move
Right.
action.
Right.
So I smote, move action, and then standard to move over to him. Okay.
Okay.
That attack doesn't count.
Okay. But you feel as if you had struck this turn, you probably would have hit him, but it gives you all the more confidence for next turn. So
Okay, that's my turn.
all right, excellent. Orion.
All right, let's see here. Oh yeah, I'm gonna move in. Pardon me, Shula. Pardon me. All right, baby. All right, so I'm now in the room, and do I see this fella?
Oh yeah, you see this
Obviously.
fellow. You see Marktov and Grumsh surrounding him, and you
Okay.
can make out the image of a alligator just below the water in that giant pool.
All right, run in there. I'm like, oh, excuse me, Shula. Watch out there, Argy. All right. Oh. Does alligator have a hat on it? Man, that's weird. All right, so I look at this guy, and you see my hands form in front of me, a triangle, and I speak the words, force. And as my whisper hits the brim of my fingers, it turns into a bolt of force and flies towards the hatless man who's now fighting the paladin, and I cast force missile on him.
All right, and how much is that going to hit him for?
If I was ready to do this, here we go. And it shoots through like a wall of force. It bends reality as if it's a supersonic jet and plows him into the shoulder for 5 damage.
Oh yeah, that thing hits him hard, and he feels it, and he recoils, and he goes, "Ah, damn it, magic!"
That's right. And that's my turn.
All right, Shula.
I walk forward a little bit, very, very curious. I peek around the corner. I want to see if I can see the gator with the little hat on. I'm interested.
I'm
I
gonna
keep hearing
say
about him.
from your angle you cannot, since he's slightly under the water, 3 feet down from the walkway.
Ah, dang it. Okay, well, I'm gonna hang out right here in this doorway so I can see him in his cute little hat. And Arcturus is right in front of me, so I close my eyes and call on Serenre, and I reach out and touch Arcturus and fill him with some divine guidance, and I cast guidance on him.
All right, excellent. So the energy from Serenre flows through you and into Arcturus. And Arcturus, you feel Serenre's presence with you, and she seems to be almost whispering to you on ways to help you with your next action.
Okay.
And we are
That's my turn.
at the top of the order. We have Evie.
Okay. So, at this point, I'm gonna decide that I need to position myself better, and I'm going to move around 15, 20, 25. I think that's a line on the grid. 30. I'm
No.
like, is that a floor line or a grid line?
It all looks the same with these wood planks.
Does all look the same, yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna try to position myself better, and I will knock another arrow, and I'm going to fire at Gadrin again.
Okay.
How long does guidance last?
1 turn
Okay.
for your next action. Well, your next action, I believe. So you already took it, basically.
Yep.
You no
Yep,
longer
that's what I
feel the
thought.
presence of Serenre with you.
Okay. No, it helps if the die actually rolls. There we go. Oh man, that's lousy. That's an 8.
Okay. And that was also at a -4, actually, because he is in combat.
So that's a 4.
Yep. So, yeah, your shot just flies actually into the floor directly in front of you. You forgot to raise the
Yeah,
shot.
I knocked it and went kind of. Oh
Yeah,
shit!
exactly.
Nobody saw that.
Evie, that way.
Shut up!
All right, just trying to help out.
So this man,
You got to dial him in.
so this man, seeing himself surrounded, he just kind of grins real quick and he goes, well, if you tell me who sent you here, maybe I'll let you live. And as he does, he takes a 5-foot shift to the south to get out from between the two of you and takes a stab at Marktov.
Alrighty.
And he is going to attack you for AC 11.
Ha! That's totally not going to hit.
Okay, yeah. So him and his older body, he takes a stab at you, and he doesn't quite put enough oomph in to actually penetrate any armor you're wearing.
Little tip, I have a lot of armor.
Yeah, well, I've got a lot of fight. Arcturus, your turn.
All right. So I'm going to cast a spell now, since you conveniently put yourself in a good position for it.
Oh.
Arcturus starts to bring his hand over his other hand, cups them together, and from his hand shoots out a glob of grease across the room to land at the feet of Gadrin. So, nope, that's too big. Why is it on an angle?
Because it's cool. Just rotate
Right
it.
there.
There you go.
Right there. So that is 16. Is a reflex save, DC 16.
Okay. Let's see here. I'm going to use my +1 that I had received from, let's see here, from Wolf's Blood, I believe. And that is going to be an amazing reflex save. I won't tell you the number, but it's a good one.
Oh, please do.
All right, it's a 26.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Wow.
great.
So the grease flies underneath his feet, and he kind of just steadies himself. He looks over at you and smirks.
I've been dodging grease since before your dad was born.
I'm going to look over at Shula and say, maybe a spark. And that will be my turn.
All right, and it is going to be Grumpsh's turn. However, we are going to take a little mid-show break here. So,
A mid-show break?
a mid-show break.
Already?
Mid-show break.
It's been holy crap.
Mid-show break. Yeah, it's going quick, isn't it?
Dang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we need a question. We need a poll to run on the break here. Somebody come up with a question for our community here.
How many alligators survive in saltwater?
I mean, I'll put it up if that's what you want, but
I mean, I'm no zoologist.
If there's a shark heading upstream at 15 miles an hour and an alligator heading downstream at
Heading
5 miles an hour,
downstream with a hat on.
that.
The hat
Yeah, so he's
causes
heading down.
aerodynamics.
Optimus wants the poll to be who wore the hat better.
Okay, who wore the hat better? All right.
all right.
Good.
So yeah, how you guys doing so far with everything? You enjoying it?
Listen, the community requested that the alligator wear the hat, so I made that happen. I delivered that because I gave up my turn for you, community, because I care about you and I wanted to see you guys amused.
I
I'm
think it was great.
throwing in an extra. I'm throwing in an extra option that's not even one of the cast members on this show.
Ooh, how exciting! I need to read
Yeah.
this. So yeah, so the who wore the hat better, Gadrin, the Gator, or Yachts? So we will see the results after the break, and it'll be a quick 5, maybe 4, maybe 6 minute break. We'll see. However long it takes me to open up another can of Coke and pour some rum in it. So I'll see you guys.
No margarita tonight?
No
Why is
no
all the rum
margarita
going-
today. Margarita is
Oh.
precious. I've got plenty of Coke. I've got plenty of rum. So, but we'll be right back. All right, guys. Enjoy the break.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Later, Gator.
All right, everyone. We are coming back from our break. Thank you for sticking with us. I am navigating a cat here. Please hold.
Kitty.
Kitty, clap HD for the kitty.
Okay.
This is the most darling cat in the world.
This is
Yeah, go
Ada.
and grab your
Beautiful.
cats.
Hi, Ada.
Just
Say
the
hi.
cutest damn thing.
Ada, say hi.
Wait,
Oh, it's okay. Hold down.
Yo.
Oh, she just wants to sit like this. Yeah. This is how she wants to sit. There we go. Say hi to everyone.
Just a cutie.
How old is the kitty?
She is 7 months old. She is a mix between a devil and an angel. And okay. Yeah, you sit on the lap. She's like medium hair, all gray.
She just got camera
She
shy.
likes
That's
to
all that
unplug
was.
some of my cords from my headset, so I can't hear a thing.
Love that.
So that's when we start talking about him.
Nobody likes him anyway.
Oh yeah, I heard that. But yeah, that's Ada.
Decided, can I interrupt just something real quick?
Yeah, go for it.
I'd like to continue a tradition on this show that we started on the other show, if you don't mind.
Okay.
I just found out somebody celebrated a year of birth yesterday.
Who was it?
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
3, 2, 1.
Happy birthday to you.
To you.
Happy birthday
birthday
to
to you.
To you.
Happy birthday.
birthday, dear
Dear.
remove
Remove
this.
disc. Yep. Happy birthday.
Birthday to
you.
you.
clap HD.
And many more.
To you.
Thanks, guys.
Yep.
A manticore.
That's right. I forgot that it was his birthday the other day. So yeah,
Listen.
happy birthday to you, Remove Disc. We recently had Yachts Twitch on the other show have a birthday, so it's
It's
like
true.
we got it. It's just player birthday month, is what it is.
Floop, that's the appeal of it. That's the appeal of we're essentially a boy band and we harmonize perfectly. On cue, on perfect cue.
So give me 1 second. I just got to let her out of the room. So
I'll talk like that.
Oh,
One
yeah,
second.
We're here for you. We're here for you.
So everybody, if this is your first time in here tonight, thank you so much for coming by and listening to shenanigans. We have a couple other shows on the channel you might be interested in check out. On Sunday nights we have Tabletop Tavern 1. On Monday nights we have Neural Nexus 0, and on Thursday, tomorrow night, Luna runs Tales from the Tavern, which is our roundtable community discussion where we invite people from different TTRPG communities to come and interact with us. So stop in. Any questions you want to bring to the table, come in. They'll be answering them. And now that Decider's back, I can stop talking.
Thank God for that. Oh, my volume's all messed up. Whoa, that's too loud. Okay. Hello.
Oh, Yachts wanted to know who's on Tales tomorrow. I heard there was this guy named Yachts that was going to be on tomorrow night. So
Ooh, that's a pass from me.
That's a hard pass.
Mm-hmm.
I was excited for it.
So I just want to get some thoughts real quick from the team before we get started. Ryan, what are your thoughts so far?
I'll tell you what, I never seen a gator with a hat on. That's something else.
Technically, I
But I
haven't
kind of like
either.
this guy's style, this wizard. I kind of like his style, even though he's old, kind of grizzled. Kind of like his style. He's got a good accent. He's like down home.
It
I
is.
feel a little at home with this guy. I'm going to kill the hell out of him. Don't get me wrong. I'm totally going to drop this dude and feed him to his own gator. But
There can be only one.
that's right. There ain't no damn. There's one Western wizard in this world, buddy. His name's Ryan Agagagi Dominias.
Arcturus, thoughts, feelings so far?
My feelings?
Yeah.
I'm just here to serve the community. You know, I'm just here to make sure the community sees a hat on an alligator. I just like to make that happen for people. So I'm a dream maker.
Somebody
Are
say
you a dream
that.
weaver?
Dream weaver.
I'm not gonna do it.
Oh, come on,
Evie,
man.
thoughts, feelings.
I was revving up the engine.
Evie, as soon as she found out there was a gator in there, she wanted to know how we knew it was a gator.
Okay.
So, you know, I mean, she gave it some thought and she realized that she knew the difference between a gator and a crocodile because one you see later and one you see after a while.
Holy shit.
Were you gonna save that for another like hour and a half? Like,
I might have.
Psychic damage right there.
wow. Amanda, or Shula, I should say at this point.
Shula's feeling kind of tired.
It's been a long
but
day.
It has been a long day. So, but she's very intrigued by the gator in the hat, as is everybody else. And she just wants to muster up any energy she can to finish helping out the team and then go take a nap.
It is almost nap time. Speaking of people who nap a lot, it looks like it's kitty show and tell time. I've got 2 more kitties on stream here.
No, man. My kitty, she don't come.
My cat loves to be held right now.
Curie
She
does
is
not like to be held.
not trying to get away from me.
Do not throw the cat, Alinity.
Whoa. Simmer down now. Simmer down.
I hear the purring.
I was going to say Molly is directly in front of my mic, so you can probably hear her.
Yeah, my
This is
Pandora.
Molly.
She doesn't
That
like the cat.
that is one of my 3 cats.
Yeah, Molly's one of my 2, and she's going to be 15 next month. She's my
Wow.
old lady.
Oh,
Yeah,
I saw
I've had her
on
since she
Twitter the
was
other day.
6 weeks old.
I saw on Twitter the other day. There's like a 31-year-old cat that's still spry, doing its thing, or something like
Wow.
that. 30 years
Wow.
old, something like that.
possible. Anything could happen.
That's older than me.
That's the same age as me. Wow. Impressive. And Marktov, your thoughts so far?
Well, Markov's thoughts is that this man, if he doesn't surrender, is going to die.
That's pretty straightforward.
Well, he's probably gonna die if he does surrender. Just throwing it out there.
No, he is not.
Is there a chair around anywhere and some rope? Just
I
We
mean,
don't need that. We just push him right in with the alligator.
asking
yeah,
for
we got
a
alligator.
friend.
Just toss him in there. Fed one to the shark. Fed this one to the alligator.
Got to keep that
We're
wildlife fed.
activists.
Yeah, that's true. They need food. It's the circle of life.
Up there it is, folks. It happened.
Mm-hmm. All right.
So, Decider, I think there is some more bonuses that came in.
Oh, was there? Let me see. Let me take a look here.
Oh.
There's also a 5 gift sub bomb. Boom.
What?
Thank you.
Sean. For those of you who don't know who Sean is, he is from another one of our friendly communities that we like to hang out with. He actually was on Tales from the Tavern a few weeks. Well, I guess it was like a couple months ago now.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. We've been doing this for a few months now. It's fun. So yeah, he's
You're done, Luna.
what's that?
I want to say something after you're done.
Okay. Yeah, no, I was just gonna say we're super psyched that he's here and saying hi, and
Thank you for those gift subs. That's awesome.
definitely awesome for you to do that. So thanks so much. Okay, I'm done.
Mike.
I just wanted to say, you know, at the beginning of the year, we were sitting at 26 subs, and as of that sub bomb right now, we are sitting at 150 subs in the channel, and we are creeping towards that 3K goal of 2,961 followers right now. So, guys, thank you so much.
Awesome.
Love you all. Thank you for the support. That's all I got.
Cheers. Cheers to that. So
I'm
yeah.
cheersing you.
Oh no, I'm cheersing you.
No, I'm cheersing you.
No.
Cheersing you all.
No,
We're cheersing them. Cheers.
yeah.
Cheers,
Oh,
community.
Cheers,
Batman,
chat.
everybody.
So I'm going to read off some of the other bonuses that were given. We've got a +1 token that was given to Evie from Quaman. We also had a +1 that was given to me from Wolf's Blood, which I did use already. There's another +1 given to Evie from Wolf's Blood. Let's see here. There was a +1 to Arcturus from Donkabazan. And I think that's all caught. Oh, no, another +1 to Shula from Quaman. Did I get them all?
I think so.
Excellent.
so.
Fantastic. So, what do you say we get back into this action?
Let's do it.
All right, Grumsh, it is your turn.
Grumptious.
Scrum diddly grumptious.
That's right.
Grumsh doesn't seem to be responding.
Anytime, Grumsh. Hey, Grumsh.
Turn. Who's playing Grumps again?
I believe that's being played by the community. It's
I
Twitch.
think Cyclone Jack.
Twitch plays Grumsh.
The chat plays Grumsh.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have to do whatever the chat says.
That'd be amazing, actually.
All right. So Grumsh is going to. He looks over at. Oh wait, did the guy end his turn in the grease?
He hasn't taken a turn yet.
Had a turn. He hasn't taken a turn. Okay, that's right. All right. So Grumsh is gonna take a look over at. His eyes swing back over towards the guy without a hat, and he's gonna rip at him with 2 claws and a bite. Or AC 7 + 3 for a 10 for the bite.
Oh man, I wish you had waited a little bit so I could tell you that you're doing that as a disadvantage.
Too late.
Well, you proclaimed your action
after the fact.
You
can't do it
proclaimed.
after
Hold
the
on,
fact.
hold on. You proclaimed your action and rolled at the same exact time, not giving me
No.
a chance to do so.
Okay. All right. I'm just gonna end my turn.
You're gonna end your turn just like that
I mean, you called it after it already rolled and he critted.
because you didn't proclaimed it and rolled it
We'll
at the
try it next
same
turn
exact
then.
time. So
All right. I'm gonna pass my turn.
you're gonna pass your turn.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So it is the Gator's turn. He is going to. Let's see here. Marktov, call a high or low.
Low.
All right. It is a. Okay. So, it is going to jump up at the water towards you. And
I won.
you lost. Oh, and it actually succeeds at getting a foothold as it climbs up, and it is going to take a quick little
You
tiny
do not want to go in that water, bro.
itty bitty little bite at you. And let's see.
Come at me.
It is. Oh boy. How do
Love
I
that
get?
sound.
I'm trying to get just. It won't let me grab just the bite. I'll just do it manually. You'll have to let me know if this hits your AC. So it is going to attack at you for a 15, and you're also going to get a +2 to your AC because of the difficulty of him trying to get up to you.
So then my AC is 22. So
Okay.
no, it does not hit.
All right, so he kind of grabs hold and tries to bite up at you, and as he does, he misses due to the strenuous activity.
I knock him in the nose with my boot.
You boop him on the nose. Excellent.
On the nose.
And he's still actually gripped to that side now, so he is going
Cool.
to end his turn there. Mark Tov, your turn.
Mark Tov is going to 5-foot shift here, and then using a +1 from Optimus is going to finally smite this man.
Okay.
You don't want me to use disadvantage?
Nope.
Great. Here I go. 17 + 7 for 24.
All right. That will be a hit.
Okay, and here comes my damage. Boop, 8 + 4 for 12.
Okay. So that is going to hit him really hard. So
I
as
slash him across the chest.
yeah, and as you do, blood gushes out, and he drops to the floor, dead.
I told him. I warned him.
You
He's
did.
disabled. He's not dead, right?
Way to go, Montag. You hit him this one. That's good.
He is dead due to reasons.
Okay.
Oh, I gotta hit the button. It's my turn.
All right. So
All right.
it is Orion.
So, I see this wonderful paladin actually hit this time, which is really great. Not a banister, not a wall, but the guy, perfect. And so, bad guy drops, and I look at the gator, and I'm like, all right, the gator is innocent, and I'm gonna cast daze on the try to cast daze on the gator.
All right, go ahead and drop it on him.
Doesn't he have to be humanoid?
Let me see.
Oh,
What's day say?
you're right. I learned that last time. Thank you. Can I redo it? Can I not do that? Well, I can do it. It doesn't work. Orion tries to cast it, and he's like, "Oh yeah, that's right. It has to be human. Damn it! Failed that class."
All right, so yeah, you
He failed the class.
you channel the energy straight at him, and it doesn't seem to affect him.
Oh, well, let's try to Evie. Maybe you can talk to the gator or something. I don't know, like handle like. I don't know how it works, man, but I don't want to kill this gator. He looks nice. Well, when he's not trying to eat us.
Yeah, I'll try something. I was going to anyway, so.
All
Yeah.
right. Shula, it is your turn.
Are we still in initiative then?
Mm-hmm. There's currently a very
Okay.
large gator attached to the side of the walkway.
Okay, because I also was gonna try to somehow get the gator to stop attacking us.
Okay.
Random question: if I delayed until Evie's turn, she's next, but like we wouldn't be able to like do handle animal together, correct? Like no assisting. I would have to try, and then she would have to try.
If you
You can aid another as an action.
right, yeah. If you decide to hold your action for an attempt at that, you can aid her. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna move into the room, cross over here, and I'm going to delay until Evie's turn, and I holler over at Evie and tell her I'm gonna help her with our gator situation.
Sounds good. I think we could use all the help we can get.
That's my turn. Well, for now.
All right. Let's see. That is going to bring us to the top of the order, and it is Evie's turn.
All right. I am going to go to my skills. And I'm going to I'm going to walk over a little bit closer to the gator, not like right up next to him. But while I'm doing that, I'm like holding my bow down so I'm not, like looking like I'm trying to threaten it. And I would like to roll to handle animal.
All right. Go ahead
I
and
assist.
yeah, perfect. So yeah, that's exactly what you held your action for. So go ahead and roll it, and Shula, you can assist by rolling as well.
I would like
How
to
many?
use my +2 from Mac Jack and Ranger too.
All right. I'm gonna have you roll at a
many-
disadvantage.
Me?
Yep.
Ooh.
Of course you are.
I rolled a 5 + 5 for 10.
Okay, well, that was a 9 + 6 for 15. Or a 4 + 8 for 12.
All right. So you're gonna do the 12.
Yep.
And let me just take a quick look here. Are you just trying to calm him, make him less threatening?
Make him less threatening. Not even, like, just trying to make him so he's not attacking. Like, not...
All right.
I'm
So,
trying to think of how we described it the last time, but...
and with that assist, which will put you at a 14, this alligator does not seem to give a shit.
Okie dokie.
Yep.
Fair enough.
To put it in
that's-
technical terms.
Okay. How does it work when you take an action? Can I still do anything else, or does that count as a full round?
Did you move?
That
I moved 10 feet, and then I used a skill.
I would say that would be your full round action then.
Okay. Yep, that's fine. All right.
Arcturus.
I'm gonna delay.
Okay. And Grumsh.
Is he out of the water right now? Is he like?
Yeah, he's latched to the side. And
All
he's
right,
like
so
his
I'm-
head is above the walkway.
All right, so Grumps is gonna move up to here and attack the alligator with a bite.
Okay, go for it.
AC 21.
All right, that will hit.
He sinks his teeth in for 3 points of damage.
Okay, so that's bites straight into the snout of this gator, and a little bit of blood is drawn from there.
That's all. I'm good.
All right. So the gator is going to reel his head over at Grumsh, who has just bitten him, and he is going to take a bite back at him. Oh man, it really won't let me do anything besides a full round attack, but from his current position, he can't do that. So I have to manually roll this. Does a 13 hit Grumsh?
Nope.
All right, so he takes a bite at him, but can't quite catch up to Grumsh's speed. And at this point, he is going to let go from the side and start to sink back down. And as he does, anyone who is within melee range may take an attack of opportunity if you so wish.
I do not.
AC 15 + 3 for 18.
That will hit.
4 + 2 for 6 damage.
All right, so that will get another good bite. Grumsh, as he sees him start to go down, quickly reaches out and takes another bite at the snout, getting another good gash into him as he sinks down into the water. And he is going to then move a little bit away. So he's now, you can see him just under the water, centrally located on the northern side of the pool of water. Marktov.
Alrighty, as a move action, I'm going to put away my sword. And as a standard action, I'm going to move while drawing my sap.
Okay.
That's going to be 5, 10, 15, 20. Right there.
Alrighty.
And that's my turn.
So you position yourself on the walkway just above the gator.
Yes, I do.
All right, Orion, your turn.
All right. I'm gonna spend my turn looking to see if there's like a latch or something, to a door that could be under this to let this thing just get out of here. Like a door, like to open up to the sea or whatever it is. Or
Okay.
does this just look like it's a dug-in pit? There's nothing there but the water, and they drop the gator in there.
Give me a perception check.
Okay.
Let's see what you see.
It's 11 plus 9 for 20.
Excellent. All right. So as you peer into the water, you kind of look around towards the edges, like underneath the walkway, and you see towards the western side iron bars, steel metal bars that are all almost like jail cells, keeping him from leaving. The other sides to the north and south are completely covered in a wood wall.
And that would Orion would know this. Tony probably doesn't.
Okay.
Do these bars lead to the shark area?
So yeah, the bars on the western side that encompass that whole side allow the water to flow freely into here from the river.
Okay. So if I open this up, he'd just be going right into shark land if the shark's still out there, is what Orion might be thinking.
You don't necessarily see any way to open it from there.
Okay.
Like all you see is
All right.
steel bars that look solid in construction.
Yeah. And I just point that out to folks. I'm just like, hey guys, those bars be the only way to let this gator out, but that shark might still be out there. But I really don't want to kill this gator if we don't have to. But that's my turn. I'm gonna smash this button.
I agree. I don't want to kill him.
Shula, you're up.
Okay. The gator can see me, right?
I mean,
Or see above water.
you would think that he could see you. I would
Okay.
think so.
I'm going to attempt to command him to stop attacking us.
Okay.
And so I am going to try to pull some divine strength from my goddess and do another animal check. I'm going to use my +3 from Optimus
Ooh.
that I got.
All right.
And here we go. That's an 18 on the die +7 for 25. And I try to become as intimidating or friendly, I guess, as I can. Maybe a combination of both. And I raise my voice at it. And I say, I command you to stop attacking us. We mean you no harm, and we don't want to hurt you.
So as you do so, I mean, to your knowledge, you look at the gator, and he is just still swimming about there. You don't necessarily notice any change in his demeanor.
Does anybody have any marshmallows?
I kind of sigh and shake my head at the gator and just pray that it has a swift end, because obviously it doesn't listen to us. So
All right. And we are going to circle back around to Evie.
Yep. Okay. So Evie is going to, let's see, I'm going to move back over around to this direction right here. And I'm going to fire my bow at the gator again, because that seems to be working so well for me today. It helps if I am on the right tab. I'm going to use my +1 from Pop Fanatic.
Okay.
And that is... That's a 6.
6. Excellent. So yeah, I mean, you see him moving about the water there, and you let a bolt fly, and it splashes down just past him into the water.
I'm like, I look at I like watch the arrow, and I look at my bow, and I look back towards the gator, and I'm just like, really now? Like, all right.
Arcturus.
I'm gonna run down to this door right here and open it up and see what's in there.
Okay. So let's see here. You have moved, okay, all the way down there. As you reach for the door, it is locked.
Okay. Looks like the door's locked, everybody.
Kick it in.
Anything else you'd like
I'm
to
going
do?
to dispel my grease. And
Okay.
that's it.
Perfect. Grumpsh's turn.
So the alligator's still in the water, right?
Yes.
All right. Can Grumsh reach down and take a swipe at it?
I would need him to do a climb check as he attacks. Because he'll need
Sure.
to kind of reach a little bit further, so he'll need to secure his footing as he does so.
Let me look at the skills. That's a 10 plus 6 for 16.
That will be enough to kind of get his back feet to grip in.
All right, and I'm going to use a bonus from... I'm checking the names real quick.
By the way, are you going to move him to attack range?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was looking up the bonus, but...
Gotcha.
I'm going to use a +1 from Starboy.
All right. Do it to it.
That's a Sonic the Hedgehog.
2
I know
plus
that 'cause my son
4 for a
watched that show.
6.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Starboy.
So that is not going to hit him. So as Grumsh
All right.
digs in and reaches down, he can't quite get to the alligator.
Okay.
And we're moving on. And the let's see what he's gonna do here. Marktov, call high or low.
Whatever hits me.
Whatever hits you. I'm gonna need
So
you.
high.
High. All right. So he is going to the gator is going to resubmerge, and as he bursts out of the water, he is going to attempt to grab onto the edge so he can get closer to you. He succeeds, and he is going to take another bite at you to hopefully hit you with an attack of 20.
Do I get the +2 from him
You do,
or no?
yes.
Okay, so then that will not hit.
All right, excellent. So he gets really close and just chomps those teeth right in front of you. And he is currently latched to that side there.
I'm so sorry, little gator.
And it is Marktov's turn.
I would like to do is just like a quick look around to see if I can see any sort of like one of those like wheels, the spikes on it, so I can like turn and lift up the gate,
Okay.
or
You...
just any sort of opening mechanism.
All right. Roll me a perception.
13 minus 1 for 12.
You take a quick glance around at scanning the area that you can see from there, and you don't see anything of the likes.
Alrighty then. Can I smack him with my sap?
You may.
Alrighty, this will deal non-lethal damage.
Correct.
So that's going to be a 1 plus 4 for 5.
All right. Roll me a d20.
Fall in the water. 13.
So as you get that sap out and you go to like bonk him on the head with it, you twist your ankle, and you have half movement for 1d4 plus 1 rounds, and you cannot charge. So go ahead and roll me a d4.
Okay. Here's the d4 plus 1, so 2 plus 1 for 3.
All right, so for 3 rounds, you are at half movement and cannot charge, thanks to that good old twisted ankle.
Oh, shit! Okay, that's it.
All right, Ryan.
All right, I got nothing. So I say, well, I really hate to do this, and I pop a shot off with my light crossbow.
All right, I'm gonna have you roll at a disadvantage as well.
Okay.
I'm down to 2 disadvantages.
Oh no.
I know.
If
So
only somebody would give him another.
I've still got a stockpile. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Where's the disadvantage button on
So
this?
basically, all you have to do is
It's not
just
there.
roll it twice, and we're gonna take the lesser.
I know.
of
It's
the
just
two.
usually there's a disadvantage button down by the dice on.
Yeah, I think it's
on
because
dice grounds.
in Pathfinder, advantage and disadvantage is not actually something that's built into the system. But it's something
okay,
that we've
okay.
added to award the community for their viewership. So thank you, community.
All right, so that's a 15 or 12. So 12.
12 will be the number,
To hit.
and that will unfortunately not be enough to make contact. So the bolt flies and misses him.
All right. I'm a little foggy on this roll, so I need to reload this crossbow. Is that like movement or something in this game?
Move action.
All right, so I'm gonna reload the crossbow.
Okay.
And that's my turn. Can I do that after I attack? Because there's no movement after attack.
I believe, correct me if I'm wrong on this, you could use your move action to reload it, but you just can't use your move action to move after an attack.
All right. that
You
works for me.
can,
So
well,
I
you
reload.
can, as long as you don't move beforehand, you can move after your attack.
Okay.
Good point. Okay. Oh, I thought it was as soon as you attack, that's that. Okay, got it. All right, so I'm reloading the crossbow. That's my turn. Thank you.
All right. Shula.
I'm gonna. I think I'm right next to Marktov. I'm gonna reach out and.
Yeah, you're currently in an invalid square, so
Oh, I am. Oh, okay.
yeah,
My
you're
bad.
there you go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lean into him and whisper at him and say, "Do what you will with this." As I summon the last amount of energy, magical energy that I have for the evening, and cast guidance and
Now-
ask for some divine guidance.
There will be a time when I won't do this, but seeing as how we are still level 1, and it is still early in our game, you are casting a spell within melee range of a very large creature, which
Is he out of
will
the water?
yeah, he's currently gripped to the side
Okay.
because he jumped up and took a bite at Marktov, so that would incur an attack of opportunity.
You can cast defensively, or you can eat the attack of opportunity. Both will take a concentration check for the spell.
All right, I'm gonna cast defensively.
Okay, so
Okay.
it's 15 plus double the spell level. 0 level spells count as half. I don't know if it's 0
Just
or
a
not.
just a d20 roll on that.
Yep.
Plus your level.
All
Which is
right,
one.
I will use my +1 from Kwamen.
Okay.
You just got another +3 from Optimus too.
Ooh.
Well, I...
Oh my god, I could have used the damn plus. I'm an idiot. I promised Chad I'm going to do this. Dilly damn 20
plus my
done
level
yet.
+1 for 19. Is that right?
So yeah, that would be effective. Yeah, that'll do it.
All right, and I cast guidance.
So now that since she succeeded at the roll, he can't do an attack of opportunity, right?
Correct.
Yep. Okay. So you're gonna cast guidance on Marktov.
Yeah, with the last bit of my energy, I ask for some guidance, some divine guidance.
All right.
But kind of begrudgingly, because I don't want to see the gator dead, but we tried our best, so
Well, I'm dealing non-lethal to him.
true.
So the energy of Serenray flows from you into Marktov. And Marktov, you feel Serenray's guidance within you. Evie, your turn.
Yeah. So
Would you like to
just-
fire a crossbow?
I don't have a crossbow. I have a short bow.
Would you like to fire your bow?
Well, I would, and let me tell you why. Because I just remembered that Evie's favorite enemy is animals, which
Okay.
means I get a +2.
Nice. Okay. Yeah.
So, yes. So I would like to use my bow. I'm going to have my +2 from my favorite enemy. I'm going to add a +1 from Nate's knife pit. So that's going to give me a +3 to attack. And hopefully that actually does something this time. And that is a 24 to hit.
There you go. That is going to fly true and make a solid connection on him.
Fantastic. So the favorite enemy thing also adds +2 to my damage. So that is a 6 + 2 for 8 damage.
8 damage. Let me add that in real quick. Okay. So yeah, that bolt flies and seems to nail him straight in a tender spot, right around the necular area. That's a technical term. And
Killer.
Necular.
yes, and he reels back in pain.
Excellent. And I'm finally like, oh, okay. And I move on.
All right, Arcturus.
I'm gonna delay.
Okay. Grumsh.
Grumps is going to take a full attack at the creature with a +1 from Don's Zabian.
All right.
Don, I can't pronounce it.
I'm gonna have you do it at a disadvantage.
All right. Seriously?
Yep.
3 in a row.
I mean, full round attacks seems like the best time to do it.
Oh, sorry. None of them hit anyway, so I don't. Oh, it has the potential to fumble.
All right, so let's see here. I mean, one of these, I thought I saw that one of them would hit. The claw. Where's the claw in the second one? Second time it failed. It bites. Oh no, wait. It's claw, bite. Okay. First claw is 23. First claw before was 14. So one claw would actually hit.
Oh, that's it. Why are you dragging that? Four points of damage.
Okay, 4 points of damage. So he reaches out with a claw and swipes him across the face. And this creature is in a lot of pain. He's very, very bloody at this point.
Okay.
All right. So it is his turn. And after receiving all of this punishment, he is going to let go of the side and try to sink down into the water. And as he does, anyone who wishes to may take an attack of opportunity.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna use a +1.
Okay.
I have to be within this range, right?
Yeah.
Just one.
9 + 5 for 14.
Okay. That would hit.
12 + 4 for 16.
Okay. That would also hit.
This is going to be 1 + 3 for 4 non-lethal damage.
Okay.
2 + 2 for 4 lethal.
Okay. So as he detaches trying to get away from you guys, you both strike him, and as you do, the life seems to fade from his eyes, and he collapses in the water and floats there, dead.
Dead.
I want to search the body of the person that we killed first and see if he's got my ring on him.
Okay.
I'd like to recover the arrow that I shot into the floor and into the wall.
All right. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna head over to the treasure.
Okay, so let's see here. So Arcturus, you are going to search the body, yes?
Yep.
Okay.
Specifically looking for my ring.
Okay. So as you search through him, you do find a number of belongings on him, but you do not find the ring. What you do find on him is a +1 dagger, +1 padded armor.
We have to identify that kind of thing, don't we?
Yeah.
Oh, you do?
So you can say, you call it masterwork because it is masterwork, but you can't tell
Sorry.
us the magic.
It's so weird because it just shows the name directly to me. So
Yeah.
I'm not quite used to that. Let's just rewind it real quick. You find a masterwork dagger, masterwork padded armor. You find 10 crossbow bolts on him, a brass key, a masterwork crossbow, and a rusted iron key.
I'm gonna cast detect magic.
Okay. Are you detecting it on him?
On the items in front of him.
Okay. Yeah. Let's see here. Two of the items glow magical.
All right.
The dagger and the padded armor.
All right. I'm gonna look at Orion. Orion, these are magical. You might want to take a look at them. I'm gonna grab the key and I'm gonna walk over and see if it fits the door that I checked previously.
Okay.
I'm going to go into my bag and pull out a ring that I purchased.
Okay.
I'm going to walk over then to Arcturus. About that far away, and I say, "Hey, Arcturus,
Yes.
catch." And I toss him the ring.
I mage hand that out of the air.
I just walk away.
So as you receive this ring, I'm assuming you pull it in with the mage hand?
Yeah.
Okay. You look at the ring, and it appears to be a ring, a iron ring. It is not a ring you are familiar with.
Okay. Can I detect magic on it?
You may, yeah. And as you do, nothing. It doesn't glow at all.
Okay. All right. So I just kind of nod at Markov with a little grudging respect.
So
And,
as you
I'm
try
gonna
a
try
couple
to-
of those keys, yeah, one of them seems to unlock the door.
Okay. All right. So what do we see inside?
So as you look inside this room, I think I already accidentally revealed it to you guys earlier. Correct?
Oh.
Yes, I
Okay.
do see it.
Perfect. Excellent. So as you open the room, you look inside. This foul-smelling room seems to be a combination of bedroom and study. A wooden bed with a lumpy mattress stands against the east wall, while a round table heaped with dirty plates, bread crusts, stained goblets, fruit rinds, and scuttling cockroaches sits nearby. At the foot of the bed sits a large strongbox. A slightly rusted lock secures it, and moldy ledger with pages ripped from the moisture sit atop it. A sagging dresser filled with moth-eaten cloths well past their glory days is in one corner. What appears to be a wooden hat box surrounded by a small cloud of flies sits atop this dresser.
Want to walk over to the chest and see if any of the keys I have opens that chest.
Okay, so you're gonna go to the large strong box.
Yep. And then my secondary target is the hat box. I want to see what's in the hat box.
Okay. Is anyone else doing anything while he heads over to that?
Yeah, I was checking out the treasure
Okay,
in this
yes,
other room.
the stuff that was over there. So,
First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to check the perimeter of the treasure and the chest to see if there's any traps on anything before I start touching stuff.
so just to be clear, you're checking the treasure, which I use with quotation marks, that it was in near the corpse, right?
Yeah, from the way you read it, it sounded like it was all kind of clustered together.
Yep. Yeah.
So I'm checking to make sure, like, I'm not going to be stepping on a pressure plate or something when I walk onto this thing, and I'm going to check the perimeter and the boxes.
Okay. So there aren't any boxes actually. Those are tables there.
Okay.
And there's just a bunch of stuff sitting on top of it.
All right.
Does that change anything you're doing?
Nope. Orion's still running the numbers in his head, and in fact, he pulls out a book, and it says the Anagogi Adventures Guide, and he flips through it to okay, when you find treasure, okay, step one, you analyze to make sure it looks good. Okay, well, some of this stuff does look good. Check for any other enemies. There's no other enemies. All right, okay, step number 3, always check for traps. Like big bull there, it's like, okay, I'm gonna start checking for traps. So he gets on all fours and he starts crawling around looking for traps.
Okay. Give me a perception.
Okay. (17 + 9 for 26).
All right. So as
Nice.
you're kind of looking
I
around.
want to use a +3 from Cyclone Jack and make that a 29.
Okay. Normally we would proclaim it beforehand.
Please
But
let me use these.
I'll let you do
I've
it.
had them for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, I'll let you do it. So,
Cyclone Jack, thank you.
so 29. We will. You're gonna be searching through there very thoroughly. You're checking every nook and cranny. You do not
Right.
find any like traps or mechanisms or anything like that.
Okay.
Right.
And I'm gonna start taking inventory of what I see before I start picking it up.
Okay.
That's my turn. Or my.
I
I'm
would
doing.
like to sit down on the edge of this little hole and just start swinging my legs.
Okay. Excellent. Roll me a d20.
Okay, 10.
It's a nice even roll. Thank you. All right. Is anyone else doing anything at the moment? I know Arcturus, we're waiting to resolve something for you. All right. Excellent. So, Arcturus, as you fumble with the keys to try out a couple of the keys here on this lock, you do find one that works. And as you open the chest,
I didn't open the chest. I'm going to take a step back and mage hand the chest open.
Okay. As you open the lock, you take a step back and you are going to open it with a spell there. So you're going to use Mage Hand, open that up. The lid flips open. And inside are some shiny pieces if you would like to go inspect those.
Yeah, I'll go take a look.
Okay.
I want to use the mage hand to sift through and touch around it to make sure that it doesn't set any traps off.
Okay, so you're kind of gonna like use the mage hand to kind of stir things in there.
Yeah.
Okay, so you kind of shuffle things around a little bit with the mage hand, push a little thing over here, push a thing there, lift one thing, you know, kind of make sure everything moves without triggering anything, and nothing happens besides the movement of the items.
Okay. So I want to start. I'm gonna detect magic too and see if there's anything magical in there.
Okay, let's see here. Where's this list? Not that there's a list of items in here at all. Let's see here. That's fine. Okay. Yeah. So as you detect magic, a couple of the items do light up in there actually.
All right. What are they?
So you're now like looking in there.
Yeah.
Okay. One of them appears to be what you believe to be a wand.
Okay.
And another one is going to be a deck of cards.
Okay. I want to take a look at the wand real quick and see if I can identify it. And I'm going to use a +1 from Opti from 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
Skills. Skills would help.
Indeed, they would.
That's a 20 + 9 for 29.
What a fantastic roll. So you kind of look it over and you believe that this is a obsidian wand of magic missile.
Oh, I will definitely enjoy that.
Oh, damn!
It has 23 charges.
Yes. Can you drop it on my character, please?
I will do just that
What level? Can I tell what level it is?
first.
So 1 missile. Okay.
Just go into your inventory to grant this to you. Actually, let me see if I can just add this into the party tracker real quick. And then I can drag it from there to you guys.
Decider, quick question.
Yes.
So the dagger and the padded armor, which were both +1 or magical, quote unquote.
Yes. Sorry.
Did they have a 30% chance of shedding light and a 15% chance on top of that of giving some sort of clue of being magical? Are they either of those things?
Magical?
So if you roll, yeah.
Yes.
Well, no. Did they shed light or say how they're magical in any way, or they just normal weapons?
Is this part of detect magic?
No, this is just looking at
magical items.
Yeah. So they have a 1 to 30 chance of shedding light and a 31 to 45 of something provides a clue to the weapon's function.
No.
Shed light. Shed. Oh. Okay, go on.
Let me see here. So I added that to your inventory, and I think I just need to give you the ID for it. There you go. All right. That should be in your inventory.
And then I'm going to take a look at the cards.
Okay. So as you pick it up, you actually know what this is based on a description that Zalara had told you. This appears to be her Haro deck.
Okay. I'm going to tuck away in a pouch and start gathering up the coins and stuff.
Okay.
And dividing them into equal piles.
So there's quite a few. There's quite a few items in this chest.
Okay.
Yeah. So as you look through, there is a narrow teak cigar case inlaid with tiny bits of jade.
Okay.
A 2-pound gold ingot bearing the Chiliac's coat of arms.
Wow.
Yeah. A miniature gold crown. A fist-sized scrimshaw carving of a kraken with garnets for eyes. A silver ring bearing the inscription, "For Emma, the light in my night." A highly realistic and highly scandalous ivory figurine of 2 entwined succubi I will take that, please. Thank you.
Yeah.
A masterwork shriekin, an adamantite arrowhead, a masterwork dagger with a strange blade shaped almost like a key bearing the inscription for an inspiration of a father, a abalone shell, holy symbol, what else? A glass tube, and it does have some kind of oil in it. Let's see here, you've got the wand already, a crystalline vial that appears to be empty, and a bejeweled brooch with a broken clasp.
All right. So the Kraken thing is going into my pocket right now. With the it's a Kraken. Right?
Okay.
It's going into my pocket.
Okay.
But I'm gonna call out to everybody else, and I'm gonna say, guys, come in here, check this out.
Did you find a flask and also a crowbar?
I don't think I did.
No, you didn't.
All right.
I will say one thing about the brooch there. The brooch is, at least to you, even without like great knowledge in these subjects, it appears to be the most valuable object in this chest. The circular gold brooch depicts a house drake with an imp coiled around each other in an almost yin-yang pattern. The pseudo-dragon's eyes are made of amethyst, while the imp's eyes are emerald. The brooch appears to be obviously very expensive to you, but you recognize it as being belonging to royalty. Do you happen to have like knowledge nobility or knowledge local? Okay.
I don't. I was just checking.
Okay. So that is all you can tell about that.
I'm gonna make my way over next to Arcturus and help look at the items.
Me as well.
Does anybody? I'm sorry. I was just gonna say one more sentence.
No, go ahead.
Is anybody good at appraising stuff?
Oh, I'm a collector of things. Of course I'm good at appraising.
Sense motive.
Sure, go ahead and sense motive if you want.
That's a 5.
I mean, I wasn't lying.
Yeah, I was gonna say you believe he's
Okay.
telling the truth, so.
Okay. I'm a very trusting person, apparently.
Are any of the items perhaps familiar in any way, like any kind of historical relevance or religious relevance?
What was it? The
Holy
There was
symbol.
a
Yeah.
abalone holy symbol. You said.
the holy symbol. If you have like a knowledge religion.
That I do.
Me too. I roll a
It's
2?
8 plus 4 for 12.
Checking.
I got an 18 plus 4 for 22.
Okay. Marktov, you recognize this holy symbol as a symbol of, I'm probably going to mispronounce this, Shelyn? Shelyn?
Okay.
Yeah.
Do I recognize what that is? Am I s-
That's a great question. Let me check.
I don't know if
Neutral
It
good
is pronounced
deed.
shale in.
Shelyn. Okay.
Yeah, I would say that out. Shelyn. That is
Shelyn.
the
Yeah.
holy
Who's
symbol of
Shelyn?
Shelyn.
And she's a goddess of art, beauty, love, and music. You do know that she is a neutral good god.
So not into the water with this one.
I'm gonna look and see if anything that's in it looks remotely familiar to me, like to me personally, not like of historical knowledge.
Okay. You're looking in that chest?
Yeah, the one that Arcturus just went through.
Okay.
Arcturus, you magic, correct? Already on anything?
I did.
Okay, just curious.
Evie, you do not find any nothing that is personally familiar to you.
Okay. And do I recognize any of the other things that are in it, just like what they are, or
Do you have knowledge local or knowledge nobility?
no?
Okay. Then
I have
no, you don't
I
know.
have nature, geography, and dungeoneering.
Okay.
So
Yeah, you don't recognize anything outside of the descriptions I gave.
okay.
Arcturus, I do believe you said you were also, after you looked through there, you were going to head for the other thing on top of the dresser.
Let's be honest, the hat box, that's the most important thing
The
in the
hat
room.
box, yes. So, all right, are you going to head to that then?
I want to lift the top off with Mage Hand.
Okay. There is a lock on it.
Can anybody open locks in here? Is anybody?
Yeah, I can open locks.
Oh boy.
I pushed my way forward. There was a shuriken in that little thing, right?
There was, yes.
Was there a little shuriken? I believe those can be used in this universe as crowbars.
There is a shuriken in there that I saw.
I hold out my hand for it.
Well, I didn't take that. That's down in the bucket there, or the
Gotcha.
chest.
I would just grab it, and then I'd head over to that lock, and I'd just try to pry it off.
Okay. Let's see here. And you're going to use the shuriken as well?
Yes,
To
as
do
a
so?
crowbar.
Okay. Cool. Give me a d20 roll.
Boop. That's gonna be a 16.
All right. Yeah, this thing just pops open. The lock is in pretty poor condition, so it just flies right off of it as you pry on it with the shuriken. So now the lock has broken off.
I just
I wanna-
move back and just gesture to it.
All right, so I extend my hand and I just point my finger up and raise the lip of the box.
All right. So as you open the box, a disgusting smell happens to waft across the room, and a lot of flies come out of it. This hat box is sitting kind of higher on a dresser, so you can't see what's in it yet unless you go up
Is
and.
it under 5 pounds? Well, let me ask this. I attempt to bring it down with Mage Hand. Does it work?
1 second. I need to Google something.
Human head weighs about 7.5 pounds to 10 pounds.
It does not.
It does not, so I can bring it down.
I mean, it does. It doesn't move.
It
when you
does not
mage hand.
come. Okay.
Yeah.
I think that's too heavy for me to grab. If anybody wants to grab that down.
I don't know. It doesn't smell very good.
Might be some. We're all looking for something, right? Something important to us.
I mean, I can go without whatever I had. So it's just a flask and a crowbar. I have a crowbar now. I point to my shuriken.
Anything I had that was taken is not going to smell that bad.
Yeah.
Can I tip it over with Mage Hand?
Yes, you can.
All right. Everybody stand back for a second.
I'd leave the room immediately.
I'm going to get as far away from it as I can and tip it over.
All right. So,
I go all the way to the back wall.
so yeah, you step back and you cast Mage Hand, and as you do, you gently move it to tip it over.
Can I do
And
it like this? This is a somatic gesture I want to do.
okay.
Like a cat batting, you know.
Yeah. So
And then finally pushing it off.
all right. So as you do, and it tips over, and what you see before you is a human head rolls out and smacks upon the floor. And as it rolls, its face rolls directly towards you. You happen to recognize this face. This is the face of Zalara Esmeralda.
Oh shit.
Damn.
Oh no.
This head is partially rotted. It appears to have been dead for quite some time.
Oh, that's interesting.
Oh.
Plot twist.
Oh.
Who did
got
we
tricked.
talk to?
All right, I want to
Or
take the
what
cards
did
now.
we talk to?
I'm gonna take the cards too. I'm gonna say, guys, I'm gonna hold on to these. These are not going back to her, obviously.
Yeah, no, she's dead.
Yeah.
Don't give him back.
What the heck?
So I know what the cards are. Can I try and examine them to see if there's any magic that can be invoked from them, or something beyond the obvious use of the cards?
So, yeah, you can. I mean, you know that they are magical in nature. But as you take a look at them, to you, and as far as your knowledge of how to use these things, you know, it doesn't seem anything outside of the standard harrowing deck, but you do detect that it is magical.
So these might be a good bargaining chip for something at some point. So I'll hold on to these. Unless
Agreed.
anybody wants to take a look at them.
It works for me.
So as you say that, you hear a voice, and it just says, "Please, do not do anything hasty with my harrow deck." And before you, the image of Zalara appears.
So,
Whoa.
so what's all right? I'm just gonna. Can you explain?
Yes.
I'm saying this as my character.
Unfortunately, the story I told you was not entirely full of detail as you would hope. You
You think?
see, it is true that Gadrin did kill my son and took my harrow deck. But the part I didn't tell you about was that when I came here to attempt to get it back, he killed me as well. My spirit is bound to this harrow deck. I am glad to see that you put an end to him, though. He was an
So-
evil man.
How?
How are you bound? Like, what can? How do we? How do you move on?
Of that I am not sure, but I feel I have a purpose. You see, I do love this city. Corvosa has been my home for many years, and I have watched as things change from hand to hand, from day to day. But I sense a great evil. Something bad will happen here, and I cannot bear to watch this city go down.
So you manipulated us and put us in harm's way, knowing full well that you couldn't be hurt. What about our things? What we don't. What about our reading?
Well, I can still give you a reading. That won't be an issue. But as far as what I can actually do, I am very limited. You see, I am just a spirit. And not a very strong one at that. But I do sense the presence of your belongings here. I have seen Gadrin hide them. If you look over
Where?
in that closet there, I believe you will find them.
I put the Herald deck in my pocket and I walk over.
And you're going to open the closet?
I'm gonna mage hand it open.
Okay. Yep. So as you mage hand it open, the door easily swings open, and in it you find a collection of items, a crowbar, couple stacks of gold there. I believe there is a picture, a ring, of course, as well, that you do recognize to be your own, and a
I
journal.
immediately put the ring on, and then I cast mage hand one more time, and I fly the crowbar and the flask over to Marktov, and I give him a quick nod.
I catch the flask and I just immediately open it up and just. Oh, it's been a long time since I've had that. A few hours.
This explains a lot.
A few hours.
Oh boy, thank God I have that.
And there's stacks of gold, you said?
Yes. Yeah, about 30 gold, it would appear. Actually, Evie, I think we took some from you too, didn't we?
Yes, I had some that was taken from me.
You happen to find in there the exact amount that I had proclaimed in episode 1 that you lost, which I totally remember the exact amount. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
I
So mine is
absolutely,
Up, right, guys?
I absolutely wrote it down.
Yes, me too.
400.
Yeah, it was like
400 gold was
1,000.
taken from me.
You know,
Yeah,
That's right. Yeah.
you know,
You
the,
had-
5,000.
the
You
fortunate
definitely had a rod of lightning with you too that you were gonna lend me, right?
the fortunate thing is I never actually removed the golds from your inventory, so therefore you are automatically right back at what you had. So no need to add
Fantastic.
anything.
Oh.
Don't
Darn.
worry.
Couldn't pull one over your head.
All right, so point of order, everyone but Orion is supposed to be in that room, right?
I believe everyone is kind of collected around there. Yeah, you are currently examining the what you have now determined to be junk.
So Orion's over there, and he's got the stick out, or this a blade out, and he's making a little scratch sample, and he analyzes that. He pulls out this crystal, like this little crystal, and he like peers through it on his eyes, and he kind of like looks through a couple things, and he kind of tastes the thing, and he's like, "Oh man, I think this is all just crap." And he just walks over to everybody else, and he's like, "Hey, what's going on in here?"
Our stuff is in there.
Oh, is there a book? Like a journal, like a book?
There is, as a matter of fact.
Oh, can I get that, please? The book?
I don't see a book.
Bluff?
I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Oh, well, that's a bummer. Okay,
I hand him his book.
well,
I made
oh,
him. I made
oh,
him.
tricky guy right there.
Him with a flourish.
I look through it, and I start going through every single page meticulously. That's what I'm doing.
And it is just as you left it.
Perfect.
So Solara says to you all, "Well, I see that you have all found the items that he has taken from you.
What is that?
Hello, Orion. We meet again. Please,
Okay,
do not step on my
you all
head."
see this, right?
No, what are you talking about?
You see this? No, like right here,
What?
looking
What are you
right
talking-
at
what are
us.
you- what are you talking about?
Zalara is talking to us.
I look at everybody else and I'm like, what is he talking about?
The person that's standing right there.
I have no idea what you're
Yeah.
talking
Oh, you see it too? Oh man, I thought I was going crazy. Is she a ghost?
Well, I guess you could consider me a ghost, yes.
I'm bluffing.
All right.
Okay.
Well, I'm sorry that you're a ghost. I don't want to deal with that. So I'm gonna go back over here, and I look at, I look at Shula, and I look at Marktov, and I'm like, deal with that, and I just walk away because Orion is not playing with no damn ghosts, and he just goes right over, and he just walks away.
Solara kind of walks after you a little bit and she goes, "Please, Orion, I mean you no harm."
I walk faster. Nope, I'm good. Nope, you're okay. Go talk to the magical, mystical, religious people.
she stops
I
chasing
just-
after you.
Walk away.
Yeah.
I'm
Don't
good.
mind him.
Well, I appreciate the fact that you have put an end to this evil. I also noticed that most of the children have escaped as well. I believe they will find much better lives than the lives that Gadron gave them.
So
I agree.
Look,
I've got some questions for you.
Very well, ask away.
What is? So you said you have noticed an evil creeping over this city.
I have.
What can we do to help? Like what realistically? What are we up against?
Unfortunately, I am not sure yet, but perhaps when I perform the harrowing, it will give us insight as to what the future holds.
I'll go first.
Very well. If I may, would you please present the cards down on the table?
Before she continues with that, I'd like to roll a sense motive
Very well.
on her. Oh my gosh, it was on 19, and
Oh,
then rolled
no.
to 2. I don't see it pop up though.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything.
Oh, good. Let me try again.
Okay, yeah.
A 3 + 4 for 7.
All right. So, yeah, you believe she is telling the truth. You sense no ill intent. So, Arcturus, she asks you to place the cards upon the table.
I do.
As you reach down to place the cards, she goes, "Wait. Oh no. It's happening. I can't sustain myself. I will meet with you again soon." And she vanishes.
I'm grabbing the cards right back.
Yep. And
No! Come back!
Come back.
Come back.
As you grab the cards back from the table and she vanishes, you hear. Actually, everyone, roll me perceptions. We'll see if you hear.
It's 10 + 6 for 16 for Evie.
10 + 2 for
2
12.
+ 9 for 11 for Orion.
Let's just not talk about what I got.
No, let's talk about it,
Ain't
please.
no road
1
to
- 1 for 0.
life. Your number 0.
13.
Number 0.
All right. Anyone who rolled over a 10, you hear faint rumblings. Anyone who rolled over a 15, you hear yelling in the distance.
How far away? Can we tell?
It definitely sounds outside of the building, and certainly not nearby the building, like in the distance. Perhaps
Grumsh,
blocks.
Go to the roof.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Grumsh, go to the roof. I want to finish checking this room, and I want to take a quick sweep around the room to see if there's anything we're missing.
Yes, I'd also like to find the picture that I.
Yeah, that was in the closet as well.
Okay, great.
So
I have
you
my
can-
picture back.
Yeah, you can assume it is now in your hands there.
Fabulous.
Did someone
I
grab all the stuff? From the chest?
Would it encumber me if I grabbed it all?
No, it's a whole bunch of smaller stuff. So
All
you
right,
can
I'll
scoop
take it all
up.
and put it in the bag, and we'll
Okay.
we'll deal with it. We'll divvy or deal with it as we need.
Sounds good.
So
Played school.
So you're telling Grumsh to run outside and get a view, right?
Go to the roof. I wanted him to climb all the way on top of the building
All right.
and take a look around.
Is anyone else heading out as well?
I am, because I want to check out the
I'll
the
follow.
shouting and stuff.
Okay.
I'm following everybody else, so yeah.
So
Okay. Sounds good.
so yeah, as the majority of you head outside and you take a look, you see as dusk is beginning to set, a glow emanating from the city as you look over it. There appears to be buildings on fire, screaming and yelling. There is just pure chaos. There's yelling on the streets, and you're able to make out a couple of the things they say. And you hear some people yelling, "The king is dead! The king is dead! Long live the queen!" Other people are yelling back, "Hang the queen! The usurper must die! Kill her! Kill her!" And it appears that battle has broken out across the city. And with that, we're going to end tonight's session of Tabletop Tavern 2.
Oh man.
Oh.
Son of a bitch.
Well, how'd you guys like that time there? Was that fun? That was fun. I enjoyed that.
Yikes.
I just can't wait for Sunday night.
Wow. Okay. Why is there going to be a death? Perhaps.
3 disadvantage rolls in a row, in one even after I critted. I'm just gonna. I told you before, revenge is
All right.
a thing.
I'm ready. To be fair, it was Grumsh, not you.
Okay,
So-
everybody in chat, type Grumptious out like over and over and over again. Just Grumptious before he gets back.
Yeah. So, yeah. So let's. Why don't we start with you, Mike? Thoughts, feelings. Obviously, I know your feelings on the disadvantage rolls. I know.
It's fun. It was a good time. Like, you know, I haven't played a story intrigue in a long time, and this is very interesting. I thought so. For me personally, I thought that I can't say her name, the fortune teller. I thought
Zalara.
Zalara. I thought something different was going on there, but that was a good twist. I like that twist that she was already dead. I'm gonna try to use her as a familiar.
Okay. May I ask actually what you thought might have been going on there?
I thought she was manipulating the situation because she had used I thought she was more of a trickster. She had used illusion to supposedly make the house look better.
Right.
I thought there might be something deeper going on. And I'm always skeptical of fortune tellers.
Well, I mean, there was definitely something deeper going on. So
yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
But I thought she was the catalyst more than the victim.
I see. Yeah. It's I really like that whole point of story with her. I thought it was really interesting, and I couldn't wait to get to that part where you guys found her head. So I've been waiting.
It's a really good way to you know, a lot of D&D campaigns are typically you guys run into each other at the end and blah 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 blah. I think I thought it was a really good way to tie everybody in, you know, taking a possession from everybody and forcing people to work together rather than being like, well, you got to go kill these orcs that are raiding the town. You know what I mean? So,
Right.
Yeah. So I think it's that first story arc is a little interesting. So I like it.
Awesome. Let's go to remove disc.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Thoughts, feelings.
Hi. I don't have any thoughts. My brain is empty.
Okay, that's good.
But what I think is, I don't know. It was a lot of fun. That session specifically. I like that we just kind of glossed over the murder. There was no
acknowledge it.
Yeah.
So think about it in character though. Like your character is staying true to the fact that he thinks it's murder, right?
Yes.
But my character doesn't consider it murder, and he was sneaking over to advance into the next room. So at that point, ignoring you was the best course of action in glossing over it. I didn't deny it, but I didn't acknowledge it either. I just let the moment dictate what happened.
Well, yeah. I'm glad that we didn't have another hour-long discussion about that. But yeah, that surprise twist at the end, the ghost. Whew, boy.
Ooh, spooky,
Scary ghosties.
Ooh. And it's not even Halloween.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed that.
Awesome. Thank you. Let's go to Manda.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Yeah, I love the gator. He was pretty awesome. Did we ever pick up the hat, by the way? What happened with the hat?
No, I believe it's still floating in a pool of water down there.
Oh, well, okay. Before we leave, well, we gotta go back. Actually, we did leave. So we gotta go back and get the hat. That's important to me.
When Arcturus said he was scooping up all the valuables, I assume he would have seen that as a valuable.
Oh, okay.
And,
Okay,
definitely managed
good.
to hand that out. So I will allow you guys to have collected the hat as well.
I really had to hold it together when Mike Mage handed that onto the gator.
I love that.
So
Listen, the community asked, and I knew I could make it happen and make people smile. So
That was
I'm a giving person, guys. I'm a giving person.
quite possibly one of my favorite combat maneuvers I've seen.
Just Google Wally Gator, and there you go, folks.
Or join our Discord and check out in my channel where it was posted.
Ah, is that where?
Wally Gator is in your Discord?
I thought somebody dropped the link for that in there.
Oh, maybe it did.
Didn't you?
Yep.
Link in there.
Surprise, it was all an illusion.
Tony needs to get on the Discord more. Okay.
Speaking of,
Where Zalara is gonna take us, and I think she's gonna be helpful until her soul can rest. I can see her being like a little, even though Orion is afraid of her, I can see her being kind of like a little overseer or a guide, so to speak.
I can see me having a lot of fun with Orion's fear of her. So,
Nope. I don't know what you're talking about.
speaking of Orion, thoughts, feelings?
Orion is very much caught up in all this. This is all. I mean, he just left school just a little bit ago, and he's in over his head. And now there's a ghost, and there's alligators, and there's sharks, and it's killed a guy yesterday or now 2 minutes ago with a chair, and people are pissed off at him. He doesn't know what's going on.
If I may,
Orion might be a little shaky with. So Orion is very much an arcane, scholastic individual. I went very tropish. Like, you guys can call me out for being cheap, but it's very tropish with that because I've never done it. I always try to be away from tropes, and this one I want to try it a little bit different. So getting into the spirit world and spiritual things like that is completely foreign to him. He never studied it, so he's really shaky. Now, Tony, I love ghosts, I love goblins, werewolves, vampires, the whole 9 yards. So I think it's pretty cool. I really do. But yeah, Orion, he's all over the place right now.
So if I may,
but he's having fun.
Summarize what Orion is right now. He's you might say he's just a small town mage living in a lonely city world, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just a small town.
He took the midnight cart. Going anywhere.
Going anywhere.
Yeah. Midnight stage going anywhere.
There we go. I like that. Evie, or Luna. Thoughts, feelings.
Well, which one would you like to talk to?
I would like to talk to actually Edabrix on her opinions of this event. So
this party is screwed, man. Like that's what Edabrix would tell you. Yeah. No, I think I agree actually a lot with what Mike had to say. You know, the storyline, it was an interesting way to get into the story. It's been an interesting storyline so far. I think it might have been last week or the week before that we were talking on Tales from the Tavern about like the sort of that you all meet at a tavern and you know,
that was like, the episode I was on.
Yeah. So, it's one of those things that while it can work, it's nice to have something different. So that's been really good. And then, you know, the plot twist at the end with, you know, oh my gosh, she's already dead and she's been dead for a long time. Mm-hmm. That's a problem. So that, you know, that was kind of a neat thing to go through. As for what Evie's thinking, she's a little like, okay, this is a little outside of my comfort zone, but I'm willing to check this out. So, yeah, she's just kind of like, this is unusual, but I'm gonna roll with it for now.
Yeah. And you know what? I think you're doing great.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I think so too.
So yeah, I was obviously very excited to get to this point. This is like, I'll be honest, I thought, because I have no idea how the pacing of these things go, since it is my first time DMing, you know. Originally, months before we actually went live, I thought we were gonna reach this point at the end of episode 1. So, yeah. So I have been waiting for this for quite some time, and you know, I swiftly learned that's not how it goes. So.
Pacing is such an odd thing.
It really is.
Sometimes you make content really and it just burns through it, like literally burns through it. You're like, well, what can I come up with on the fly? You know? And sometimes you're like, okay, well, this fight should take, you know what I mean? It'll get me, you know, 20 minutes of content, and then you're like, wow, they have been missing for the last hour and a half. You know. So
I do have to say though, tonight's episode ended exactly where I wanted it to. So Thank you so
Nice.
much. So
There was a couple of times that I was like,
You're
something
welcome.
happened, and I was like, and then I'd look at the clock and I'd be like, no, we still have another 20 minutes. Like,
when the
it's
head
too
rolled
soon.
out, you're like, oh, that's got to be the end.
Yeah. Same thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, it ends when the king died and the whole city's burning.
You're right.
We went
Yeah.
from dead head to the city burning.
Yeah, go
So
from
it
one
escalated
surprise
quickly.
to another. So,
You raised the
Yeah.
stakes.
but that is all from me. So you guys make sure to check back in with us next week. Same time, same place. Also
About
check
tomorrow night.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say check out our other shows. We've got Sunday Tabletop Tavern, 8 p.m. Eastern time. We've got Neural Nexus Zero, Monday, 9 p.m. Eastern time. We've got obviously our show, same time, 8 p.m. Eastern time next Wednesday, and Thursdays we have Tales from the Tavern, 8 p.m. Eastern time, which is going to be occurring tomorrow, which I think I said at the beginning of that sentence, so I'm just becoming redundant now. Excellent.
Redundant now.
Redundant now.
Redundant now.
Redundant
It's just thorough. You're just being thorough. It's
now?
okay.
I am thorough. Thank you.
Pointlessly thorough, but thorough. It's
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
Appreciate that. But yeah, that's all from me. Do we have a place we are headed to, my friend?
Yeah, I'm looking around. Like one of the things I used to do when I did just variety streaming is I like to raid somebody lower than me, or had a smaller amount of viewers. So I'm looking for somebody
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
that doesn't have a lot of viewers in their channel right now, and I want to go show them some love. Yeah, these guys have 12 viewers. Let's go show them some love. So
Let's do it. I'm excited.
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you guys get over there, if you're subs, remember, let them know where you're coming from. Drop those rad emotes, drop those, those nice shots, and Dave's gonna kick it over to the ending screen, and we'll kick that raid off, and we'll get everything going. And we look forward to see you guys tomorrow night.
Thank you so much, everyone. We'll see you next week for Tabletop Tavern 2. Take care.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.